was running road so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances.
And we ain't sleeping on the floor again. We never sleeping on the floor again. For the ones who didn't make it out, for the ones that didn't see the life, for the ones that never cared, never gave a thought, found no happiness in that brand new car, or the house you bought. I see you talking about the love you lost, and it was gone like way before you ever thought it was. Yeah, I took my time, no quick ones, quick run, quick guys to get back there. Hot roads, I didn't think I'd come back fierce, cause
I was running road so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances.
It's easy, it's hard to preach, cause I've been burning trees and watching fall. If we cannot breathe out, we go forward. Sure, I was searching for cure, fishing a little wildlife. And when I'm low on fuel, I'll still be running till my back broke. Halfway, lost hope and I checked it. Hard roads, I didn't think I'd come back fast, cause
I was running road so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Ghostly revelation. I may have fucked up all my chances.
been around the globe, looked around, nothing fitted. Seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road, and you won't even get it. Been around the globe, looked around, nothing fitted. Seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road.
look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It was a moment of darkness, a moment in time that I regret for being so heartless. It was a moment of, a moment of, a moment of darkness. Look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It's too hard, it don't come easy. I went dark, I lost it right away. And when it starts, God knows what I'll say. In my head, I had good reason. I went red so unexpectedly. I should have said that sometimes happens to me. Of darkness.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get a few. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the light, holding on for life, fading out, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing
doesn't have the time, always talks about all the other guys. Will I ever understand? Without her, it's not fair, I need you back. No more crying at the end, I'll do it again.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't really there for me. Cause nobody else is showing any empathy. Rudely awake and quiet undertaking. Did I do something wrong? Life isn't easy. Why did you leave me here with my thoughts alone? I don't wanna wake up messed up, cause I can't spend another day like this. Another type of caked up breakup, where I've been finding any way to my fix. But I need you now, cause I don't wanna be around. No, I don't wanna wake up messed up. There's gotta be another way past this. I'm so sorry that I didn't go to therapy. Thinking everybody, even you's an enemy. Brutally awake and quiet undertaking. Did not do nothing wrong. Life isn't easy. Why did you leave me here to get drunk alone? And I don't wanna wake up messed up, cause I can't spend another day like this. Another type of caked up breakup, where I've been finding any way to my fix. But I need you now, cause I don't wanna be around. No, I don't wanna wake up messed up.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 4 now of the ESL 1 Birmingham 2020 Online Chinese League, powered by Intel. I'm Seek Strike. At my side once again is Otomo. How are you doing today?
Doing well, you know. We've had an hour just to sit and talk about the two teams, and it was fun. It was a nice bonding moment between us.
It was. But let's now include everyone else in that conversation as we kick it off with the Mercedes-Benz pre-show. Do you know actually, that you can vote for the Mercedes-Benz MVP.
Yep, if you follow the link down below, make sure you vote every single day because your votes really do matter. And if you vote once, you still vote the next day because they're based on the teams that are playing. And the winner of who has the most votes by the end of the tournament will get what will they get actually?
A nice Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Indeed,
that sounds very nice. Yeah.
Indeed, it does. Previous winners at the last ESL One Birmingham 2019. That was going to be Puppy driving away with it. Hamburg, which was the next ESL event, was March from TNC after they won with the TNC Special, Morph Shaker. And then for the ESL LA League, no one actually won with most of the votes. I believe currently in the Chinese region, it's mostly LGD, right?
Yeah, it's. I think we have the top, like the three that are all three players are from SGD. PSG, LGD, Somnus, Chalice, and FY as well. So but looking pretty good for them.
Yeah, those guys are in the grand finals. We'll talk about them a little bit more later today, but do remember to vote, guys. Link down below for your Mercedes-Benz MVP. Today's match, though, is going to be a good one as well. We're finally into the elimination matches, though, so it's really do or die time.
And it's also going to be a rematch between CDEC and IG. They were both in Group B of the group stage. It was, in favor of CDEC during the group stage. It was 2-0. Both games lasting about 32 to 34 minutes. Game 1 was 28-12. Game 2 was 27-12, something like that. So both games just going heavily in CDEC's favor.
Yeah, let's take a look at how both teams got here and the current state of our brackets then. As we can see, obviously, with our first round of the lower bracket, well, like you said, CDEC. What did we see actually in our previous 2 days?
Both teams were put in different sides of the playoff stage. So PSG went up against IG, just smacked them. It was 2-0. It was super clean. Then we had CDEC versus RNG. Game 1, heavily CDEC favored. We went into Game 2 thinking it was going to be CDEC as well, but RNG really rallied in the second and third game. And now both of them are in the lower bracket, and the winner will hopefully be able to advance and play against RNG.
Yeah, the winner will advance. And there's, that might be a rematch for CDEC, who got knocked down by RNG. So I'm sure they're probably looking for maybe a little bit of revenge, aren't they?
And IG is also looking for a bit of redemption because they have been this has been a tough tournament for them, to be fair. Yes, really they made it through the group stage, but even that was a bit rough for them. 4 wins and 3 losses. Then you come in and get 0-2'd by PSG LGD. Tough situation. So redemption for them.
Well, all eyes are going to be on them because this is going to be our only match for today, our lower bracket round 1 between IG and CDEC. Best of 3 elimination. Of course, the winner of this bracket getting the lion's share, that is, of the $55,000 prize pool. So a lot on the line here, a lot on the line.
Definitely want to go as far as you can, right?
Already LGD waiting for them, as we've seen in the bracket. So they have an opponent, and now we need a second one there, right, to play some Dota.
Yeah, it's a long road though. You have to win here, then you have to beat RNG, who has been looking very strong, and then you can go up against PSG LGD. So very long road for either of these teams.
It is a long road. And if you think the road's not long, or maybe you'd like to traverse the road in a Mercedes-Benz MVP, tweet at us using the hashtag ESL1 hashtag, or join the conversation on YouTube or Facebook. And let us know who you think is going to win today, who you think is going to be facing LGD. Can anyone even stop LGD at this point? They are just a head above the rest, really.
No, just looking unbeatable. So far, they have dropped a game in the group stage. I mean, the playoff stage, and they've been playing so well. It's really hard to put into words. They just every single one of them plays really well in every single game. Yesterday we were talking about how Old 11 was able to make so much space. The day before that, we saw Somnus, how he was able to dominate the game with a storm. It's very hard to even pick from the team who's the best player because they're all just playing so well. But that's not the team that we're going to be looking at. We're going to look at CDEC and IG, life on the line. Who do you think will be sort of coming out ahead today?
It's hard not to look at their previous series and want to favor CDEC. I got to be honest. But I'm hoping to be proven wrong though by IG. I really am, because I think it's safe to say they have been a little bit in a slump. So make sure you guys are looking out for individual plays and strong performers, and vote for your MVPs at those links. Again, very important. Right now, it's all 3 top places for LGD, and they got to be unseeded, right?
Only if they lose.
Only if they lose.
Only they lose. But they'll probably be able to get a decent amount of votes because they'll also be playing the finals. But And one of these teams could get it as well because they'll be playing more games if you reach all the way to the finals as well.
That's right. That's the strat for CDEC, right?
Right.
Yeah, playing
we lose,
more games.
we lose, but we show off more of our players. You know, we have an extra game, so we can get some of those extra votes.
Yeah. That's the strategy. We'll see if it pays off for them, guys. That's going to be our match coming up in just a little bit. IG versus CDEC, both their lives on the line as we're going to be heading into our first best of 3 elimination match in just a little bit, guys. So do stick around, and we'll see you soon for our first draft.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is still unclear.
time always talks about all the other guys. Will I ever understand without her? It's not fair, I need you back. No more crying at the end, I'll do it again.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't really there for me. Cause nobody else is showing any empathy. Rudely awake and quiet undertaking. Did I do something wrong? Life isn't easy. Why did you leave me here with my thoughts alone? I don't wanna wake up messed up. Cause I can't spend another day like this. Another type of caked up breakup where I've been finding any way to my fix. But I know I need you now. Cause I don't wanna be around. No, I don't wanna wake up messed up. There's gotta be another way past this. I'm so sorry that I didn't go to therapy. Thinking everybody, even you's an enemy. Brutally awake and quiet undertaking. Did not do nothing wrong. Life isn't easy.
ESL 1 is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, GG Bet, Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and DHL.
Our first elimination match, ladies and gentlemen, IG versus CDEC, and that'll be coming up in just a little bit. It's do or die time for both of these teams as we are in our lower bracket, fighting for 4th place, or maybe a little bit better, at least 3rd place. Waiting for them will be RNG. What do you think? How is this series kind of shaping up in your mind already?
I mean, based on what we saw in the playoffs, IG just I don't know if you say PSG is too good or something, but I just did not look at all in form in that game. They were fumbling all over. They just lost every lane. They couldn't really do anything. I mean, they had the Mars Phoenix combo, just got them nothing. So it's like, is it the draft issue, is it a team issue, or are they up against the team that was just simply it's too good? Some days a team just looks unstoppable. So you're like, maybe it wasn't our day. Whereas CDEC is the more of a wild card, you can say. We've seen them play really good. They were 6-1 their group stage, and when they played against RNG game 1, they just so dominating. They were like 30k ahead and finished the game in 22 minutes. Then game 2 was they were ahead and they lost. And in game 3 they lost again. So you think CDEC comes in like it's a coin flip. Are they gonna be really good? Are they gonna throw I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll see here if IG can make a comeback. Let's take a look at who will be playing actually in this series. We take a look at our two rosters: Fly, GGG, of course, over on CDEC, XM, 10K MMR, the 10K MMR middle laner. So seems like he's sometimes he's hot, sometimes maybe so not on that middle lane.
Some days he plays like 10K, some days he plays like 8.5.
8.5.
8.5K.
I mean,
Like, come on, dude. What was this?
That's exactly.
No,
right.
8.5K is.
No, but we were talking earlier how it seems like IG they've been having a little bit of a rough time. Yes, they got second in the newest Chinese or the Dota Pro
CPL?
League. Yes,
Yeah,
one
CPL,
of
League.
the leagues in China. There's so much Dota going on.
I know. It's everywhere.
Exactly.
I was looking at them. They played against each other like 49 times, the two teams.
Yeah.
In like 2 years. Like, oh my
Well, it's
god.
two old teams. You know, IG, they're each team has a roster, or they have a number assigned to them, right? And IG's number is 5, while some of the newer teams like OG is probably like 5,037 or something random. You know, so that's how long these teams have really been around. I'm not sure of CDEC's number off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a lot of experience between these two teams. But I mean, how do you think this one is going to play out today?
I think one of the things to look at is XM on the mid lane. He plays, his mechanical skills are super high. Like you're saying, 10K. Even when we saw him play against RNG, he seems to have won every single matchup that they put him in. So, and after that, of course, whether they win or lose, it's not always up to him, but he wins that matchup, and then he goes around and makes space for the team. We saw him play with the Viper against Storm. He just crushed him. Setsu had to go and just jungle, take stacks, but he couldn't lane against him. So I think that's XM is one of the heroes you can look at. Ame, of course, he was on PSG LGD. So was he? I'm not quite sure.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
But as far as the series score, rather, how do you see this one going today? Do you think we're going to see IG knocked out?
I think so. I think with the way CDEC, their backs on against the wall. If you lose here, you eliminate. You're not gonna make some of the mistakes that I think they made against RNG. So yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 for CDEC.
Yep, I have to agree with you. I really want IG to prove me wrong. I think this is a team that they were really on the up and up before. We all had to stay at home and do, everything all like this, right? But it's been tough for them. It's been kind of tough watching them, but we'll see if they can get it done here. Is our draft for game number 1 just about to get underway? As we'll take a look at how this one's going through. Oh, yes, indeed. First band's already done. Looks like the teams, they played each other quite recently, so they know. They know what to be banning out.
I believe IG picked DK in one of their games.
They did.
They also do the Mars Phoenix combo, so you see is removing that. And Aldi plays a lot of the save position 5s, the Oracle, the Shadow Demon. So there you go, Shadow Demon's gone. Dazzle's still available for IG. They play him as a core, although they only did that against LGD because LGD also plays Dazzle quite a bit. So it's like, we're going to use it against you.
IG usually like to ban out the Pangolier, but I think they've figured out that CDEC, they don't really play the Pango on their off lane. SRF, he tends to differ towards some different heroes. Mostly, Mars, obviously the Bat Rider.
A lot of these bans are what IG is usually going with. Clock, Chen, Queen of Pain, Rubik comes out here.
Yeah, actually the Bat Rider's not banned yet, which is a bit surprising. That's always been a first phase ban. Instead, the Clockwork sneaks in there for IG. I swear, I think we've seen Bat Rider with like 100% ban rate this tournament.
And then we haven't seen him a single day that we were casting together. So
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Bat
Bat Rider is
he fell out of favor. Like he's popular, then nobody cares.
I think we just got used to always seeing him in the first phase of bans, to be honest. But yeah, like to point out what you're saying, there are some different ones in here. The Shadow Demon, not too much of a stranger, but the DK in the first phase.
Right.
Okay, so the supports will come out here. Likely for CDEC.
I do. I mean, I like it. I like the Lich. I like the Earthshaker. IG also. I think the Centaur is a pretty decent pick as well because Mars is already banned, meaning that when you Stampede, you can run out. Beastmaster still, and we were talking about it's like Mars Beastmaster. These are the off lanes of the tournament. It's one or the other. Mars is banned, so IG took Centaur. I wonder if Beastmaster is going to be banned as well because it's like that push strat that IG doesn't like to play against. We already see they banned Chen and Venge.
It always makes you think about a Lycan too. Do they want to pick up Lycan? Do CDEC want to risk IG picking up a Lycan?
I believe CDEC won their game 1 against RNG using Lycan. They had Lycan game 1. Yeah, so
they did.
So that is something that CDC is willing to play. So which one are you going to ban? Are you going to ban the Beastmaster? That leaves you there's no heroes you can play in the offlane, but not the meta of the tournament offlaners. Or do you ban Lycan because Ame can just destroy with it.
Or do you not ban the Lycan? Maybe ban
mean, you have
ban
the
the
pick.
Beastmaster,
You
and
can-
then you have to first pick it here in this phase.
So you can take it. You can take the
Yeah.
Lycan if you want.
I usually see teams when they have last pick, they'll almost always pick a support. They'll almost always pick their position 5 here for IG in their upcoming pick after the ban. So I don't think they want to yet reveal their core, because with the last pick you have that extra little oomph that the enemy team will not have. We do know though that the Chinese teams in this region, they prefer to go for first pick whenever they have priority.
Yeah. Just like to make sure that you have whatever, you have the opening hand, and then you get to see 2 picks from the enemy team. And looks like they want to get the Monkey King. Not okay, all right. I mean, they can stand me turn away from it, but they decided they don't want to play against. And like you said, it's going to be the position 5. Says all he likes to play the save supports. There he goes. It was the Oracle and the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon was gone. Oracle's right here.
You know what else is just a little bit surprising is the fact that the Ember Spirit made it through the first phase of bans and picks. If he gets banned, he gets banned here in the 5th ban for CDEC, pardon me. But just because it feels like everyone's always playing Ember.
Every game. But this is it gonna be Void? No, Ursa. Okay.
Early Ursa, I will say.
CDC definitely needs something who can reach the Oracle, or just something that can just blow people up before the Oracle can heal. Because it's like Oracle, if he's alive, he can cause a lot of issues in these fights as a support.
The lane is really good though for Ursa, obviously.
Against the Centaur, yeah.
Against
Centaur,
the
Rubik,
Centaur. Obviously, when
with Lich as well, one of the better, one of the best heroes to have.
Good point. Yeah, that's the classic combo. I hold, you punch sort of thing. That's like one of my first, Harold's first combo. Shackle into Ursa.
Just keep hitting him.
Just keep hitting him. I got him. No, but it's amazing. Lich Ursa, Lich Juggernaut. These types of heroes with just a bunch of
Monkey
sustained
King,
damage.
Slark, anything that just wants to hit a few times. Not much burst damage, but throughout like 5-6 seconds, can do a lot.
The amp up damage. IG though.
Void
Okay, there we go. Something a little bit more elusive for this Ursa to try and catch against the Lich though.
I think listen, Notice Shaker, you can be fissured from pretty far away and we get caught. But I do think it's more because IG wants to prevent CDC from having it. And who they're going to go with? They go with the TA. All right.
That's been a pretty common ban for IG against CDEC. Almost always, not almost always, but frequently. I mean, we can already take a look. Quap getting a ban here in the first phase. So it's something they respect. I mean, the 10K MMR, that's a big number.
Yeah, it's 1K more than the Reddit average.
Yeah, indeed.
The average player,
I know.
11,000.
I know. Still not as much as Abed though.
Oh, 11,000.
11K, man. When will he stop?
But CDC, they need an offlaner. Of course, Ursa could be played as an offlane. We have seen some of it. I don't think it's amazing, especially not when you're up against an Oracle who can stop you from hitting anyway.
It's not like a position 3 Ursa, right?
Yeah, it would be bad with an Earthshaker. Yeah, I don't like it if it's with Earthshaker, because it's so good to have. We saw this like yesterday or day before that, where we had the Ursa sort of being forced to have a negative lane, the mid lane, and he couldn't get any kills.
Oh, yeah. I think that was IG, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
It was IG game 2. Okay, for an offlaner here, for a ban for IG, I might ban an Underlord. Just the root, AoE root is good against the Void Spirit. It might prevent you from running it away with the CK as well.
Beastmaster is still in the pool. That's the thing that, like I said, I
yeah,
don't disagree with you that Underlord. It's just that that seems like in the region.
No, you're right. You're right.
is-
I mean,
Okay,
Beastmaster goes straight in. Oh, the Doom.
That's
Okay.
new. I haven't seen it.
The Doom's an interesting one, right? Because the Doom is the classic counter to these like Chrono, not to Chrono, sorry, Faceless Void, to your Ember Spirits, to your Storm Spirit even, right? So of course it makes sense that Void Spirit, another one of these slippery heroes, come here, let me hit you with one spell and completely ruin your day. Because I mean, the right click damage from Void Spirit, it's not really that impressive.
It's there, It's like
it
whatever.
It exists.
But I mean, Beastmaster also does the same thing. Yeah, it's not as long, but it is 4-second hard stun. Troll Warlord comes out for CDEC. They have the pick.
The Troll Oracle. Yeah, that's a safe ban there for CDEC.
Let's see what.
I'm concerned though. I feel like right now, obviously we still have one more pick to address it, but it's really easy to kite this Ursa around. I feel like with this IG draft.
Yeah, I mean you got Centaur. It's Centaur for everyone. Oracle will stop you hitting. Void Spirit just hard to catch. CDC Tidehunter. I think we've seen Tidehunter a couple of times in this tournament.
We have. We saw it mid once. Remember that?
Yeah, it did not work. It was mid against a Medusa.
Yeah.
Medusa was like, I'll farm.
Okay, I guess I'll farm. Yeah.
What are you gonna do to me? You're a Tidehunter. So Tidehunter might be an option. You Stampede walk in, then he just ravages. But there's long cooldown between. So what do we got here? It's going to be...
It will be the Underlord.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Well done.
It's a real good pick this game. I mean, what do you... sure, I mean, you can BKB, right? But for your... We'll see, though, right? Because sometimes we see... No, there's no way to battle for your Ursa, though, because you have a TA. This is going to be a basher.
You have to be... Because TA was... she's going to get stacks first 15 minutes. She wants Deso, Blink, maybe even a BKB before she feels very comfortable fighting.
Usually, I tend to see at least one of those two first items you mentioned, either the Blink or the Deso.
Yeah, and then she joins a little bit.
And then she joins a little bit, farms her second item, and then she goes, okay, you guys are a little bit too strong. I'll come back when I get my BKB.
Yeah.
Right.
The trifecta of items.
Of course, and then whatever we see, the extension items if the game goes that late.
Is it mid or is it carry? Let's see. What do you want? Troll Ward was taken out. I haven't seen Slark in this tournament. What's it gonna be? Is that Slark? There you go.
Yeah, good choice. Okay.
I like it. I wanted to see it. It removes. I don't think they have anything that can sort of last if he does the Dark Pact. There's nothing that just sticks to him. So that's pretty good. Got people you can hit. He removes their refraction charges very fast. Decent against the Underlord in the lane. He's with an Oracle, so I don't know how much kill power they'll have. But I like the Slark. I think that he's just a fun hero.
You're favoring the Slarks?
Oh, no, I didn't say I favor that.
Hey. The odds slightly favoring the Slark, that's for sure. But we'll see. I mean, there's potential here. It's going to be GGG on the Mercedes-Benz. So on the Mercedes-Benz. Possibly in the Mercedes-Benz.
The segue has out of control.
It snuck in there, didn't it? But make sure you guys are paying attention for any standout plays to see if he's going to win our Mercedes-Benz. Our two drafts are set. IG versus CDEC about to head into their elimination match. Both of their lives in the tournament on the line as we are about to get underway. Game number one.
CDEC does have a decent amount of... I won't look at the drafts again. I think CDEC has a decent amount of control, right? They have Lich. They have got Lich, the Earthshaker, Underlord, and 2 slows on their cores. That's a lot. That's a decent amount of control, 3 people to stop TPs. You're gonna want to get BKBs against them. Earthshaker, we've seen some amazing eco stomps this tournament, and James is on it. Whereas if you look at IG, strong saves, elusive heroes, Void Spirit, Slark, and as well as the Centaur Stampede. Not as tanky as you'd like, though. If you look at the CDEC, I say 4 of their heroes are pretty tanky. And the Lich armor is also really impressive.
Lich armor is real nice. I mean, I think everyone knows at this point, but instant catch available as well on the Sinister Gaze is always extremely useful against a hero like a Slark, like a Centaur, like a Void Spirit, So even just to lock down an Oracle, not let him get his ulti off.
So I do like the CDEC lineup a bit more, though. I feel like Slark, he'll have to dodge a ton of spells, and that's pretty difficult. You're gonna have to fights are starting. You're gonna have to dodge the Earthshaker, Underlord. You can't walk in this pit. There's so many traps, and Ursa's definitely more scary than the Slark early game.
That's true. That's true. Just looking at this draft from CDEC without ignoring the 5 heroes on the right from IG, I would say, I'm kind of scared. If this Ursa doesn't have a good lane, then how is he going to get farmed? Because TA needs the farm too for that first item. But honestly, they've gotten a good draft for themselves, so I do completely agree with you here, my friend. As it looks like that'll be 2 runes, I believe, for IG.
3 for CDEC.
It's going to be 3 Hoof Stomp level 1.
Or if it secures the ruin. You'll reach level 2 pretty soon on your offlaner. So only 1 taken by Kaka for IG. That's all right. I mean, it's not the end of the world. No, there's no first blood or anything.
It looks like Ame's changed his name yet again. It used to be in Chinese, we trust in SCCC, but I no longer see the SCCC in there.
Maybe he doesn't trust them anymore.
Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe the name was giving him bad luck or something.
Well, Team Aster have been eliminated from the tournament, so maybe that has something to do with it. But middle lane, TA against our Void Spirit.
Yeah, she should be able to farm. They'll be both be able to farm decently well. Meanwhile, bottom
Goodness,
lane.
yeah, he's getting bullied. Maybe he needs to put the SCCC back in his
It's
name.
like, where's SCCC? I need him.
Victoria on the Lich will be supporting him. No boots, which is pretty normal. Just plenty of regen for Lich.
Just want to be able to spam that Frost Blast. Every time the Lich wants to trade, you have a Mango. Sorry, the Ursa wants to trade, you just have a Mango there. Ollie taking a few hits here. But SRF, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's okay. It's a tough lane for him, but probably just about as equally hard. He does have good percentage-based damage, especially with the Shaker so nearby.
Very nice combo, by the way. They stack the Firestorm with the Earthshaker Fissure, so like they come out at nearly the same time.
Yeah, that it really does add up, man.
I mean, if just a couple
Firestorm hurts.
It's damage and a percentage of your life, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's, you know, fly. Let's see. There's going to be a level on the pounds here just at level 2. Is that going to be a kill onto James? Yep, indeed it will. Nicely done. Immediately using that level 2 power spike from that dual lane.
Very nice in the...
Oh, they're going to go bottom, though. They're going to do the exact same thing as with the Frost Armor. They're going to get one. Kaka on the run now. They don't have any more slows from another Earth Shock at the ready. Look at that. Diving the tower and even taking a death. Will be GGG.
Yeah, very
Sorry,
nice
Ame. That's Ame.
The top lane... One of the problems was that Earthshaker, he was about to use a Fissure, but he actually ran out of the mana mid-animation because of the stat steal. He's like, oh, that's... And I don't think he had the Mango. He only had a bunch of Clarity Potions. Yeah, he does have a Mango. So that cost him. And now James is still level 1, 2.5 minutes in position. It's fine, but it hurts a little bit.
Yeah, didn't get any permanent... Yeah, he didn't get any permanent energy from that. That's weird.
Because of the kill was to Oracle.
He was a bit too far away. Look at that.
That's
percentage-based damage, yeah.
And you can't trade inside it because...
No, he cannot. Plus SRF, he's got, I imagine, a few stacks there of the aura, which make it even worse.
The one person suffering the most, I think, is Am in the bottom lane. He's only got 6 CS to his name.
That is pretty rough.
You know, that's like one creep wave, basically. Oh, dear.
Ooh, yeah, he's going to take a little bit more harass damage out here, but the move slows onto JT. I mean, when you stack those slows with the Earth Shock as well as the Frost Blast, you're not moving very fast.
The problem is that either you go for a kill or I think you just...
Emo. Speaking of kills, I think he should be okay. Oh, he's going to go for it, though. XM might take a few tower hits on the way out, but that's a fancy kill for him.
10k MMR.
10k MMR. He calculated that perfectly.
They did.
He's like, you fool, that shield only will block 3 of my auto attacks.
So, yeah, the thing about the top lane here, but the thing about the Ursa and the Lich combo is that they can't really trade against the Rubik and the Centaur. You hit Centaur, you take damage. Rubik will have Fade Balls, you're doing less damage. So either you go for kills or you just kind of try to ignore them. Look at that.
Yeah, this is just super deadly for Fly, though. He's got Pounce, though. So, yes, the Fissure could potentially screw him over, but he can always just jump over it with a nice move command, rather.
What I like is that they try to block him when he's facing the Undulot, so he has to turn. And we know Dota has a turn rate, and look, Kaka, he might be in trouble. No, it looks like I'm inside not to go for it, but...
Yeah, regen rune for XM in the middle lane. Kaka, I think he's going to be okay, yeah.
If he had the Mango on the Lich, he would have gotten that kill, but used it all already. JT is having a fun time, though. 21-5 on the off-lane Centaur. This is a good game for him so far.
This is going to be a bit easier, though, for now, Ursa. He's got the Ring of Health, which makes me wonder, are you going for that Battle Fury?
Oh, God. No. Well, maybe. I mean, if you have a Ring of Health.
That's what I mean, it could just
what
be...
else do you make, right? Do you make a Lincoln's way later or something? Nah. So, yeah. SRF, we thought he'd have a tougher time, but he's also farming very well. The offlaners on both teams are enjoying this game.
They really are, yeah. Well, offlaners having a fun time. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt CDEC a little bit more though, because of course Ursa, his timing will be naturally a little bit early. So if he's stymied a bit to start off with, he's going to need to. I don't know where he's gonna get the farm from. Then.
Yeah, he's definitely suffering the most right now. All right, looks like it's gonna be one for one. Oh.
Oh, yeah, and they're just constantly interrupting the pulls here, so they're not even letting our Lich get too much farm, Victoria. Nothing for free there. The trap will be destroyed, but he's going to be farming a few stacks there, getting caught in a remnant.
Rubik's coming as well. Kaka's here.
Big rotation into the Fortune's End. He goes. The trap will be placed down. XM running for his life now. There will be just one rotation over.
Coming in now.
It's going to be the Frost Shield, though. Look at that. Oh, the refraction up in a few more seconds, but he's going to get caught by the Aether Remnant, and that's going to give him level 6 now. Emo. Ooh, nice stun there, but the magic damage will be able to blow him up, and 2 kills in favor of IG.
Yeah, CDEC, really good rotation. Took IG's really good rotation. CDEC took a bit too long with that, with sending them.
Yeah,
And
now that
his friend is gone.
yeah, his friend is gone. He's not really so scared of him anymore. SRF taking a lot of damage. 10 stacks there of the essence being shifted over.
And he put 2 points in essence, which means that the duration is doubled, lasts for 30 seconds. So if he goes and comes back, he has to wait a lot longer before he's ready to trade again. So that's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, I had to look it up here, but you know there is no ring of health in Basher. For some reason, I was like, is it build into something else? No,
maybe Abyssal with the Vanguard.
No, yeah, nope, it doesn't build into either. So it is going to be Vanguard first.
Oh, I gets it.
Wait, it is Vanguard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I was like thinking, Basher
wait a
no, but
second.
Abyssal
Basher,
yes.
no, but Abyssal yes. Thank you. I thought I was losing my mind, and indeed I was. Tried to get the kill top lane, but no fissure was used there. Just waiting out the stun. The Remnant dropped mid. XM. He's doing quite well though. Stealing a stack, 52 and 2.
He probably has the highest net worth even with that death because he also got solo kill. Yeah, there you go. He still got solo kill against Emo.
Just barely. I mean, just look who's right behind him. Now it's going to be JT.
Yeah, JT is free farming bottom lane.
He's got so many rings. There's the Vanguard finally up.
Both teams will have. I mean, both those teams will have.
Hoof Stomp. They stack the stomps a little bit. Stampede will be used though, so it's going to be no problem. Trying to turn around for the Sinister Gaze. He's going to take a little bit more damage from the tower, but with the Vanguard, I mean, he's good.
I mean, and he's a Centaur, so it's not like it's like some heroes might take a few hits and they're like, but Centaur taking hits doesn't care at all. Royal Jelly, at least for CDEC, the best tier 1 neutral item we can say. Slacks also reached level 6. It's a little worrisome how far behind the Ursa is. He's really far behind.
Yeah, he is not having a very fun game. It's pretty tough to see the Ursa being so poor as he's going to jump in, maybe try and get a kill. He does not have the power.
They got 3 for IG.
Oh, yeah. There's the Enrage that will come through. The Shaker rotating over, so at least he's not going to take a back-to-back death. But, again, just real tough here for CDEC to try and get anything going on this Ursa.
At the same time, IG is having Ollie in the mid lane, getting solo free farm. He is against the TA, which is a little scary. Oh, this is a lot scary, actually.
Yeah, nice.
Good timing.
I think it'll save the life there. And not willing to dive will be XM. Trying to maybe fight Emo here a little bit, just bursting through the shield. But I'm not sure. How did that lane go so poorly for them, to be honest? I mean, a Lich and Ursa, it's hard to ask for a much better lane.
The thing is, even though you're very strong up against 2, also... Oh, there's Ollie.
He's got a Fate's Edict here. There's going to be the Vanguard.
Might not be enough.
Oh, no, nice fissure there. Yeah, it will be enough there. So he actually, I think, gets the kill with the... nice. He's going to just walk away now.
So I meant it might not be enough for him to live with the physics. But yeah, like I said, Centaur, you don't want to trade against him if you're a support. Oh, JT.
Getting real aggressive, though. Turning with the Stomp. I think
10
they still
seconds
have
for Stampede.
They have a Telekinesis at the ready as well. The Fissure's back up. Plenty of supports here. No Frost Shields. Is Kaka now going to get the Bedroom Eyes. Nice Fissure there. It's going to throw him on the wrong side of that Fissure.
Save him?
No, I don't think they can save. Oh, just kidding. They are going to do it. Proving me wrong instantly.
It's sometimes it's like he's going to let him die, right? There's no way he's gonna Stampede for the position. And then they just do.
That's what I thought as well. But no, Kaka. They're going to keep him alive.
Nice stack. Mango Tree, another really good item to have.
Yeah, he's just going to plant.
Oh, wow, just right there. Okay.
On like some mana-intensive mids, I see a lot of pros like to just plant it immediately, get the mangoes, and then go for a quick kill here.
Then it's like, if it's gone, it's gone. It doesn't matter. The 3 mangoes is what I wanted to begin with. All right. Yeah, so...
the Enrage is back up, though.
So yeah, but going back to why the Ursa is just... him and Lich have tough times, just because Centaur can't trade against him, Rubik can't trade against him. And they're both together, and this is going to be a big fight for the outpost.
Yeah, no, they're going to get scared off, though. They've got too many people here.
Plus, they had the ward there for CDEC, so...
We might get a lot of bounties, though. Plenty of bounties. Look at them. They're very aggressive positioning there.
All
the
4.
stones onto Ursa. There's going to be the Fissure, actually. Very well placed. JT. Oh, there's the Enrage coming through just in time. The heal bombs, or the damage, rather, just simply not enough. Sinister Gaze, but they know that Emo is going to be coming to town. As both Astral Steps will be used, catching only the Lich there with the Remnant. Still only level 5. Does not have the ulti, so it's safe to gather up. All hold hands and secure the kill onto him. No Chain Frost yet.
They got the 1 bounty with Underlord, but that's kind of the only thing that went right for them. Losing Lich is better than losing Ame, of course, but Ame's using the Enrage so late.
This is tough, too. I mean, look who's the most farmed in the game now. It's our Slark, who was nearly dying so many times in lane, actually, here. As I'm What is he going? Is this just a casual?
I was going for
That's
Echo
an
Saber.
Echo Saber. Wow, I was like, I don't believe it. I know
But
that's possibly an Echo
Is
Saber.
it 2015 again?
I guess it is. Maybe he's just. Is that what you use to fight early? You don't go for defusal?
I think you go for. You can still go for both. Like, is it gonna go Shadow Blade and just pick up people off? No.
Maybe. There's going to be the trap. Just trying to force out the ulti.
Oh, he does have Echo Slam.
Oh, he does, but nothing really to use it with. No combo there to be had.
CDEC does have Roche potential at any time, you know, but just not. I mean, with Ursa not going any points overpower makes it way harder to get the Ursa.
You don't have a coddle here, but there's the Blink Dagger for TA, so maybe she can go for some initiation now. James might be going for the Echo Slam. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, that'll do it. I was about to say. That was just inevitable there, as now Kaka
with all the creeps.
Trouble. Yeah, I was like, ooh, Slark, you're in trouble there.
I was surprised he did throw it immediately when the creeps was up, but at the same time...
is going to get rooted up, maybe trying to escape the Urshock. Nicely blocked off. Stampede underneath the tier 2 tower. They will go, continuing to dive.
Apparently.
Ooh, he's going to live a little bit. Maybe.
Oh.
Nope. He lived a little bit. He
took a while for the team. I was like, they're just going to let him die again. But...
I'm going to kill into the Slark is a big one, though.
Yeah, that's a much bigger deal. I think that you look at the Ursa at this point and say, like, I think you're going to be playing more of an offlaner role, honestly. You know, it's like you're going to be the, maybe go fight. If you can get farm, that's great. If you can't, it doesn't really, it's almost irrelevant.
Yeah, it's tough, though, because you got a Slark that does very well against your frontliner, right?
Yeah.
The leash as well, strong against... Oh, yeah, Kaka.
What's he going to steal?
He did steal, I believe. That's an enemy Pit of Malice, or that's his stolen Pit of Malice. Now he's going to steal a trap. Just trying to steal everything he can, but Kaka, I believe, will die. He's going to live. Nope. There's the Blink Dagger forward, out from XM.
Ursa needs a little bit of time just by himself, you know. At the same time, Void Spirit's also not doing that well. He does have an Invis Rune. Look at him, he's level 9, XM is level 12.
It's a tough kill here, especially with the refraction up. He can just blink out unless you are able to burst through the charges fast enough. Plenty of pings coming through, though.
And the team is rounding up from the south.
They make the jump. Ooh, there they go. Actually, refraction, beam burst by the creeps. XM, there's Hope Stop there, and the Slark all nearby. Mistiming that one pretty brutally, but the Invis Rune puts a very good use.
Can't help but think that XM was there. It's just a little too long. Like, you know, you're not seeing most people on the map, so you kind of don't know where they are. And
yeah, it's okay if you farm the minute. What is that? Yeah, that would be he farmed the minute 13 neutrals and the minute 12 neutrals.
Yeah, it's like just take one, get out.
He stuck around. Yeah, maybe farm one camp on the way out, but not everything. Earthshock will be stolen there.
Lasts longer, does more damage on Rubik, and it's the max level Earthshock, so it's pretty good for him. How much damage would it do? 300 on Rubik?
A lot. Well, he doesn't have any
if he
levels in the...
oh, yeah.
He doesn't have any levels in the Supremacy yet. It's maxing, the Fadeable first to 2 points in the Telekinesis.
Not even 1 point? Oh. Anyway.
Nope. Going for the Aether next, though. He's actually already got the full mana boots. That's a Warrior. Going to get caught underneath the tier 1 tower. He goes. Enrage is available as the Underlord standing just kind of walking up and down the cliff there. Oh, scouts a rune, though. He wants it. Look how fast he is.
What does Underlord building? He's going for the Atos. Good item. You know, you can hold in the Void Spirit and you're up against Stampede. So just a nice item to have. And of course, we see interaction with the pit. You pit them, then you Atos them, then the pit will activate by that time. So it's really nice.
You basically, you get 2 guaranteed almost charges of the Pit of Malice. Unless we see
Fire
Scepter, nice Enrage coming through a little bit early. Firestorm is a scary steal for the Rubik, but again, no points in the Arcane Supremacy. Enrage used, but JT, I mean, he's still quite healthy after that attempt on his life.
Centaur going for the Heaven's Halberd. You're up against Ursa, you're up against TA.
TA especially.
Yeah.
5-second disarm.
Since Ursa's... He's kind of like a cuddly bear. He's catching up to the Void Spirit.
Yeah, he's at stage 1 in the Build-A-Bear. He doesn't really have any of that stuffing yet.
Oh, there we go.
And they're going to catch Lich here. Goodbye, Victoria.
And his courier, a bit unfortunate, but it is going to be bounty rune time as well. They might go for the top one on the Radiant side.
Well, Slark. Oh, he's just going to say hello. There's the move speed slow. Maybe going to try and fight this. They have a fissure, but he has a pounce to get on over. They're trying to block him, and he's going to get stunned up, rooted, but there's the pounce out and away.
Wonder if it would have been worth to go for more, but they decide. Oh.
Stampede, wow, that's a very early tier 2 actually down. JT is going to get the tower like a smooth criminal and immediately yell as loud as possible and run for his life.
Get out! They made it out. So yeah, Heaven's Halberd, nice item to have. Still, XM is number 1 on the net worth. You have Underlord kind of up there. Void Spirit's suffering a little bit. It's just the Ursa Kaka's got 3k net worth on a Rubik. That's kind of unexpected. Not sure where he found the farm for that. Because he's some Earthshaker, you know, he can go. He wants, you know, the team will always allocate.
I think that's your answer. He's been farming the mid wave with Fade Bolts and Firestorm.
Right?
Honestly, that pretty much nukes all the waves. So he's now got, that should be a full Aether. He just needs to go over to the shop.
Oh, might be dead.
Oh, he might be dead. Yeah, Telekinesis. Oh, big TPs will be committed there, as it's going to be Emo as well as our Oracle. JT also running in, but it's not going to be enough to save Kaka.
See the tree?
Ursa Warrior, perhaps in some trouble, but there's our Lich. He has the ulti. Has he tossed it already?
He did. Just
he did, yeah. Only getting one bounce, not too good, but with the Rubik dead, at least you're not have to risk a big steal there.
I need to use the
Remnant will catch our Underlord, but into the root is where they're going to be fighting. Look at that, the Stampy actually helping out against his cousin as JT unable to land the Hoof Stomp, the Centaur Conqueror. You know, he's like, that's for last Christmas when you didn't get me a real present. I don't know.
1-for-1 trade though, but still favoring IG.
Yeah, I mean, you lose your safe lane Ursa for a position for Rubik. Sure, he's got 3,000 gold, but
that fight might have been very different if they had the Blink Dagger on James, and he's quite close to it, I believe. That's one of the nice things about having Slark is it's almost the same as having an early Necro 3 warrior. You know, he walks around, he says, there's something around here.
Isn't it the best when you're playing against a Slark and a Zeus and your teammates keep pinging you?
Yeah.
Can you please have vision on the map? And he goes, no.
Walk here.
No, I can't.
Just tell us if you know you're being spotted. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, so well, JT just running in very aggressively. James at the ready with the fissure here, but again, he's just able to tank so easily. Now he's got a Sanj, a Ring of Tarask, and a Vanguard. So he has, I mean, look at that, just casually 31 regen a second. At level 11 seems good. 2,400 HP. I mean, you thought
balanced to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Mag with 3 bracers is, I think, just as tanky actually. Now that I think about it.
Or the Kunkka as well. Kunkka also has insane amount, and that's another D ward for Ollie. That's a lot of wards.
I'm setting the trap here, trying to get him to come forward.
They scan him.
More.
They know.
Oh, they did scan him.
That is so good. He throws a scan right there. They're like, yeah, I feel it. My spider sense is tingling.
That's a 10k MMR juke.
No, that's true. He juked the 10k. That's going to go up into his YouTube channel, guys. I had feelings here.
That's always when, again, just drawing it back to pubs, whenever you're playing against a really good tinker, so you just go, you know what, let's just smoke on a creep wave and wait for him.
We'll wait for it to show up.
Yeah.
It turns out to be too fast. He arrives and still blinks away.
Yep.
So Philosopher's Stone on IG, that you can give it to the Oracle, and it looks like Oracle's gonna have it delivered to him. So that's nice, like that passive goal throughout the rest of the game, or at least the next 10 minutes until he gets something better for tier 3. But it's very nice to have.
We'd like to see a clumsy net for CDEC here. I think that will really help him out. Firestorm stolen again is really gonna hurt.
Underlord has a shovel. That's
yeah, but he'd prefer the clumsy net, right? Because he almost has the Atos. Ursa just running on in. He does not care. Gonna take a lot of damage here, Ame. He's gonna be okay though, just walking away eventually. XM pushing top lane, has the Deso blink now.
It's all on XM to do well, but they're really itemizing good against him. Heaven's Halberd, and they have so many good heroes against. You know, they have the Centaur as well as the Oracle.
Oh, Smoke! Oh, Smoke breaks here onto
Almost
James, but they're gonna catch
dagger.
him. They're
50 gold away.
Oh, will they? No, he's dead.
50 gold away, dies, and that is just not. That was kind of crucial.
Oh, I hear a Slark going to town on someone. It's going to be Victoria. Goodbye, Victoria. Pit of Malice coming a little bit too late and being dispelled anyway by the Dark Pact. XM continuing to try and farm.
He went for Shadowblade on Slark. So we talked about this is such an old build, but Echo Saber into Shadowblade and go BKB, and what are they going to do against you?
This was like after Echo Saber got added to the game.
Right,
Everyone's like, this is going to be amazing on Slark, on Monkey, and yeah, people were right, but
Slardar. Spirit Breaker as well, Troll Warlord, I think. I don't know if he can actually use it now. Not sure. I think he attacks fast, it doesn't matter. But Ursa is going to go for BKB himself. He's going to go for this candy. He will get it in time, actually.
I think, doesn't Leash cancel that?
No, it doesn't. It's because it's not a...
Oh, we'll take a second there. Ooh, using the ulti, maybe trying to fight versus Fly. Fly does not have the ulti. Kaka. Oh, there's going to be our first false promise, however. Level 10, our Oracle.
I need to ulti on SRF.
Rubik. I think he's going to be okay. Yes, SRF might need to get out. They do scout Fly here, so there's going to be the Stampede trying to chase down Ursa Warrior. He's already used the ultimate. Very nice Pit of Malice, though. We'll catch 2. The Echo Slam, though. The blink is huge. Onto the backline's dead. Already will be 3 heroes. XM jumping right around and turning this game. As now GGG trying to man fight his way back into the game. game here. Going for the TP, but again, the Sinister Gaze will catch him. They've done a great job to just ignore JT, and it's going to be a rampage here for XM. Oh my goodness.
That is insane. The odds were just now favoring IG, and then James is like, wait, what? The odds favor them. Let me show you how it's done. 3-man Echo Slam with that Blink Dagger. And XM, he almost burst down Kaka just by himself. It was well done. So
that was
so
good. I mean, a rampage now to your TA. Perfect timing. Now they're going to turn this into a Roche.
You got the Deso, and you got Ursa as well. So this is going to be a fast Roche. And now you really have to think about just the way it's set up. Look at James. He walks in there, 3-man. They don't even get to do anything.
I think they might have caught the Slark just barely on the edge of that for a little bit more damage.
Oh yeah, like
TP getting canceled as well by the Rod of Atos.
He tries to TP. He's a bit late to the.
He goes, well, they're gonna ignore me, so I can just TP. But nope, he is going nowhere.
XM with a rampage. He's like, guys, let me get it. Highlight reel.
Highlight reel. He needed one for the highlight reel. Now Aegis over to TA as we cut back over to our live graphic, or to our live gameplay rather.
What's going on? Yeah. Let's see. What's he going for afterwards? The Orchid. Huh. Yeah. I mean, it's a obviously solid item. You can remove it with the Oracle, but TA doesn't have that many item choices to go with.
He's got levels now. He's got levels in Overpower. He's ready to fight you.
Is he going to save him?
Oracle, yeah, will come out. It's going to buy him time, but surrounded by 5 enemy heroes. You can't even get too close to him either because of the fissure. JT.
Oh, might have to lose Aldi as well.
He's going to buy plenty of time. There it
One
goes. Now 2, 3. 3 hits it'll be. XM unstoppable now. Level 17 already.
This is, I mean, we talked about this during the pre-game, that he's really good mechanically at winning the mid lane. And you can see that the Voice Spirit doesn't have the same impact. You know, he just wasn't able to farm, wasn't able to do as much, got solo killed by XM. So,
you know, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit scared there for a second about our 2-0 predictions.
Yeah, me too.
And then the Echo comes in and just turns it around, man.
This has been the second sort of game-changing Echo we've seen in this.
It really has, yeah. It really has. Ursa Warrior, though, I mean, we see our Shaker. He's not even showing on the map. But Fuzzy Wuzzy, is he a little bit less fuzzy, maybe a little bit more scary now? He's getting there. He's got a Basher. Yeah. I mean, it's still, you know, pretty slow, right?
Yeah, his farm is not what you'd like, but
it's getting there.
But he seems to be playing more as a tank. You know, he just goes up, has enrage on, takes a few hits, and then he's like, "All right, guys, let's join the fight."
Yeah, he's like kiting the enemy team to chasing him. He did exactly that. He's like, "Oh no, don't chase me! I'm just a little bear.
I'm not red anymore."
No, and then boom, Echo Slam.
Oh.
It's great. It's great. All right, well, he's going to have Abyssal Blade, so he's going to be able to be a little bit more aggressive here quite shortly. Smoked up. We'll see what CDEC can find. They're going to head into their jungle once again.
There's a bunch of circles. I think
there is a smoke on smoke action. They're going to be baiting the Ursa SRF. Going to be revealed, though, by the smoke. There's a 2-man stun out from the Telekinesis SRF, though. He's going to be able to live through all this damage. Onto the back lines. Fly, though. He's been caught by the sentry, activating the ulti, but SRF will go down. Fuzzy Wuzzy now turning the ulti, running back there into the Remnant, but XM with the fresh BKB charge. Out comes the Chain Frost. Not getting too many bounces, but enough to kill the Slark. Put the jump back in there as we will get the kill onto Ame. Email jumping in very aggressively. Finally, a Halberd, a 5-second disarm onto our TA as we continue to fight now. BKB has been expended. TA, she's still got refraction charges, but they've now expired. James may be ready to jump in. A nice fissure there just to create a bit more space, but oh, the blink just in time. Thank goodness refraction just coming off of cooldown, allowing him to block that damage and hold on to that Aegis for a bit longer.
Yeah, but it's a victory for IG. And firstly, they forced off the 10-second BKB from TA. And at that point, Stark was already dead, and they also got 2 cores. So James, he's very patient with it. I do not fault him. There was really not much of an opportunity to get more than a 2-man Echo Slam. So just it wasn't their fight. IG also had the vision. They had the ward there. So CDEC, they lost quite a bit. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Kudos to IG, though. They played that very well.
Oh, yeah.
Centaur, he's going to go for the Blink Dagger as well. TA still a little, I don't know if I like the Orchid as much as I would like the Daedalus, because when we saw her jump and hit the Centaur, she was still kind of like, it wasn't really hurting him that much.
Oh, look at that. Rubik's Kaka's just always has Firestorm ready to go. That's serious damage.
Wow, now they get their tier 2 items on CDEC's side 8 minutes after they actually spawn. And that Philosopher's Stone would have been really good on Lich, like, you know,
that's
8 minutes ago.
8 by 60?
Yeah,
is,
70 actually gives you 70 gold now.
No, it doesn't now.
Yeah.
So 560 gold, you're losing out on there. That's some serious money. Ooh, blink out in time. Unable to decide was Fly.
And they do give it to the Lich as well, who's going to go for Glimmer Capes.
Yeah, Victoria needs money right now. He is poor.
Kaka, by the way, has another shawl. So how much damage can we press alt on the? Can we press alt on it? It's 91 damage. That's
4% max HP as damage.
That's a lot.
That's really what. Yeah. Whew, that hurts. Oh, DD rune active as they're going back onto our bear. SRF this time he's going to be using the ultimate. Can they blow up the bear in time? Yes, they will actually. Emo. With the deciding kill there, it might have been the stampede damage getting it done there. It was really close.
That's one of those things where you watch it like half speed, like what exactly? Well, another kill, 1,000 EXP is not a small deal, and there's a lot of damage coming out from.
Well, because the heroes, because everyone gets the stampede buff. If you get run over, you get damage dealt to you, right? It's not just if you get ran over by Centaur.
No, everyone does damage.
Yeah. Oh, there's Aegis reclaimed, however. All right, well, that's 2 back-to-back deaths on our bear. He's still the least farmed core in the game. Sure, we've got TA, who is, gotten into a rocket ship and is now, leaving the atmosphere.
Way ahead of everyone, yeah.
But they might be able to catch up.
Well, we saw Setsu being able to just solo carry the game on RNG on the mid lane. So the thing is, Templar has a skill, has a ceiling.
That's a Silver Edge now for Fly.
It's pretty good against the Ursa, pretty good against the Underlord.
Yeah, makes him a lot easier to deal with.
Even
it gives a lot of your damage back.
Even the TA and the Earthshaker, they don't want to get disabled anyway.
The side blades, that's a good point.
Aftershock
as well. It's going to be a bit dicey for them now as they're beginning to drop a few tier 3s. Here's the thing though, IG, they're smoking up right at 27 minutes. They don't have any tier 3s. We're going to have at least one. Look at that, a Blink Dagger over to our Oracle now just to get some good positioning, but they might expect this. The TA trap will get placed. There's going to be a 3-man hoof stomp to kick off this fight. Trying to lock down James. He will go down. Chain Frost now, but BKB active onto XM, but he is going to be disarmed anyway, as they've already lost 2 heroes to start the fight. It's all gone south, and they're going to get out of dodge. Although Earth Warrior, I think they're going to throw him into the pit. Nope, he's going to walk all the way back out. There's going to be now the Abyssal Blade trying to nuke down the back liner, but the ulti will come off. Yule Scepter into the Aether Remnant combo as Fuzzy Wuzzy will be caught. And once again, I mean, hibernation usually for Ursa is that farming period, but for him, it's been the amount of time he spent dead in the fountain this game.
And that Aether lens on the Rubik with that, I think he has the cast range talent. So he was just using it from
not yet.
He was able to use it from so far away, the Sinister Gaze, and pulled the Ursa all the way back. That was really, all credit goes to JT though. The blink, I think it was a blind blink. They didn't actually have vision there. They just sort of assumed that they're there. They saw a trap and they're like, yeah, jump here and do it.
Yeah, I think the smoke may have broken and they maybe just scout SRF. But, certainly wasn't expecting maybe all 3 heroes to be caught there. Credit where credit is due as well. I mean, I want to point out just the follow-up from the Void Spirit here. It's insane by Emo.
3-man.
Yeah.
You don't get 3-man hoof stomps very often.
And then the control immediately onto James to make sure that the Echo doesn't come out, possibly turn that fight. Everything just nearly going perfectly. But CDEC now, they're going to smoke up, give it a shot of their own. They've got the Abyssal. That was the reveal. Not an ideal Abyssal reveal.
Definitely. And it's going to be a tough smoke because they don't have any vision on them. Oh, well, they plant a ward right now.
They see people farming mid lane as well. It's JT. He's not the ideal target.
It's a big ask. 25% evasion, 3,000 HP, Vanguard. So you're going to have to find some better prey.
BKB now for our Slark. Will make him even harder to kill, but they're going to at least be able to secure an outpost.
Possibly 2 if they TP bottom, but it's quite some distance away. So they're going to have to defend this one.
They should be able to. Roche going to be back up quite soon, actually. Look at that timer, 10 seconds, and he'll be back. Smoking up will be IG, but if they try and run up that high ground,
I believe this
they're going to be like they're not going to scout the Roche. Oh, they will. No, they won't.
I believe this is the timer. It's going to be
they're going to want to right into it, but that fly. Oh, there's going to be the Abyssal Blade, actually. They managed to catch him. Do they have the damage in time? The ulti, the BKB, everything coming out as Ursa Warrior once again. Actually, with the Glimmer Cape, they have no detection here for them onto the back lines now. Victoria running for his life, but now Ursa Warrior, man, fighting versus Fly. Oh, the pound's coming out just in time as Victoria will fall the stampede, but the bash comes through beforehand. It's a 2 for 2. Where is XM? Oh, probably about to kill Kaka. Nice stun there onto our Centaur just as he was coming through, but Emo now jumping back into this fight. A very good telekinesis will stun 3 the damage onto XM, and now he's going to get out the refraction. The Echo Slam now onto 2 heroes as they continue to fight XM. The damage, not quite enough. The Yule Scepter coming in time, and now the Fade Bolt from below. Kaka still alive, is going to be able to get the kill, and finally SRF trying to get the grab home, and he will be able to escape at the very least, but a good fight once again from IG. Their core died so early in that fight, and it still goes so well for them.
To be fair, though, Slag took Ursa with him, like they were trading the whole time, but you can see CDEC, they weren't sure. Do we go for the Rubik? They tried chasing the Rubik, and then they were like, no, we have these 2 guys right next to us, and then
He's got a Ghost Scepter.
Kaka's gonna get this.
Yeah, Kaka gets styled on. Or sorry, right.
Styling, he's
styling.
You gotta keep up with the kid lingo.
I'm sorry, he dabbed on him. Middle lane, JT maybe in some trouble. There's the Abyssal Blade, and yeah, he pushed a little bit too aggressively there. A bit of a silly death.
Yeah, I mean, you have vision there. Oh,
Emo though, does he have X? He does, so that's going to be a silence now to our Ursa, and the control, much too strong. As Lich going to turn, just try and delay the death a little bit. He's actually got a Glimmer Cape and a gem. He would not like to lose this, but Kaka likely to just pick it up here. Ooh, nope. Yoink. SRF grabbing it from the trees. Okay, so a bit of a chain feed situation happening currently is in the mid lane. We're not done yet. As, well, that's likely to be our Underlord dead too. There's actually no break for him, but is the magic damage enough? It will be. Down he goes. There's
They get the gem. They get the gem.
Okay.
I mean,
what was
that?
That was weird. I mean, it started off with James, which was like, okay, I see what you're trying to go for, right? And then it was...
they haven't even finished yet. They haven't even finished their tier 3 items.
They've been fighting.
And you can look at IG. They're like, yep, we got everything. They have and the quickening charms really nice, and the repair kit on Centaur 20 HP regen. When you got 3,000 HP, you're gonna get some of it back. And look at how much 64 HP.
The thing that really sucks as well is that you just actually had a pretty nice Glimmer Cape in that fight for CDEC. We haven't even gotten to see a replay just because they've kept fighting. But there's a good Glimmer Cape onto Ame to keep him alive for a few more seconds. He gets the Enrage off. He's fighting a little bit more, but now that you've given them the gem, you can't reasonably expect that to happen anymore.
Another thing is, of course, that it makes D-warding just so much cheaper. And I don't have to buy Sentry anymore. I just walk there.
Mobility on this Rubik. Glimmer. I'm sorry, not Glimmer. Force. Blink. And a Ghost Scepter just kite out the cores here.
Okay, he's walking in here.
Victoria, maybe just trying to set the trap. They have plenty of vision. They know where Fly is. Will they actually make the jump? Fuzzy Wuzzy, there's going to be the jump now. Maybe onto 1. Our Void Spear going to get caught a little bit. Telekinesis. They're not all quite together, though, as they will catch him there with another Root and the Abyssal coming through the stun. Nice disarm, though. Onto the back lines. Rubik actually will go down. Fly continue to fight along with JT as they will get a stun, or just I believe a leash rather, onto our Earth Shaker. XM though, he's been left behind. He might actually die here, silenced up. That's a good Chain Frost though, bouncing in and around onto the creep waves mostly. Emo, nearly dying to it. Kaka, it was just out of bounces, but XM getting controlled as the rest of the team focusing down onto the Slark. The buyback coming out from James. I think maybe an Echo Slam was used there to secure the kill on the Slark, but they have lost their TA.
There's a 1-for-1 buyback from each team. They kill the Slug, they kill the TA, then they kill the supports. It seems like it favors, that buyback. They want this Roche.
They want this Roche. They are going into
Slark
Roche.
Has no
Slark
buyback.
does not have buyback. That's a very good initiation out from JT. Look at that. Fuzzy Wuzzy is just dead. He does have buyback. SRF in some trouble as well. He's going to go down too. CDEC, they've gone in much too early there.
They're not even all there. How?
They don't just jump the gun. They like jump the artillery there. They went super early.
That's 3 buybacks.
Oh man.
And I don't know. They're gonna it looks like Nullifier's gonna come out for TA. I just don't get what CDEC is doing with a lot of their ideas. Just seem to be they're flying over our heads at least.
Well, that's probably gonna give Roche to IG then. Which is
I mean you
actually I don't know. I guess without your Slark,
he's back in 10 seconds.
They really need a BKB on this Ursa, man. The silences and the control from Kaka is just too much for them to handle.
Kaka has almost has more net worth than Ame, and almost as much as SRF. That's your position for Rubik. Yes, XM is farming, but
XM BKB will come through.
Another thing that XM is doing, which I don't fault him.
JT, no, he's going to go in.
That's aggressive.
That is a little bit of aggressive. Can they actually turn this on to him? Not quite, as they have more follow-up. Oh, good dodge, though. The Assembly will be used to retreat. Fuzzy Wuzzy running on in. The trap will be placed and connected onto JT. But again, they have vision on Fly. As, yeah, they're going to get a D ward. Oh, they need the gem carrier. Oh, do they have the talent actually? Gives
he
Fierce
might
Light?
have.
No.
No, he does not.
Okay. That might be. I think maybe
Yeah,
Kako
they
was.
already
Oh,
have,
of
yeah.
course, there it is. That's theirs. I thought that was a Radiant ward. Okay, well everyone's back up. CDEC committed
Holy
2
crap.
buybacks.
They still they only just now got their 3rd neutral tier 3 neutral. Now they got the 4th one. Again, 8 minutes late.
They're gonna go straight in and fight this though.
There's a scan here. They're not expecting it for the dire
They're not
side.
expecting it, and they have actually. They're here. They're gonna pincer, split the supports. XM
They're
looking for the
Ollie.
back lines, and
found
they
Ollie.
have found
Oh.
James, though. James is going to go down first as Emo now. Ooh, no, this is going just terribly. They weren't really sure what they wanted to go on. Now Fuzzy Wuzzy trying to escape, going to get disarmed, calling the Uber. They will be able to escape, so at least the 3 cores from CDEC stay alive. But I'm not really sure what XM was doing in that one.
Was Ollie Invis or something? Because he was sort of right in front of Ame, and he didn't get like Abyssal, didn't get anything. James has been dying so often. These just at the start of these fights hasn't been able to contribute, and this is going to be Roche for IG. There's still bounce users in the bottom. Maybe you can get something out of it, but it's looking real rough. For
It is 12k net worth difference now in favor of IG. AC
nice.
on Centaur.
Going for the basher, and why not? You got Vanguard. He's gonna take the cheese. Okay, well at least he gets.
He's going for an Abyssal. That's fascinating, huh? Well, I mean, XM's going to kill his courier. That was the real play of standing there all along.
I suppose, right? I mean, he got something.
He got
But
something.
Yeah, I like the Abyssal.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's this? I don't believe that they've not scouted each other, and now he's going to get out. Oh, the blink incorrect. Oh, goodness, that would have been disastrous.
If
for
they
Fred.
lost Emo,
Yeah.
holy crap.
JT, is he going to be taking a bit of damage here? I don't think they've
He has
got
a
enough
cheese.
damage, though. Yeah, he's got a cheese, and the Oracle ulti will come through on top. He's totally fine. They give him another Earthshake, or another Earthshock, rather. just to chase
They
him
just
out.
shake him a little bit. They're like,
Just
are you
remind
okay?
There is an Earthshaker. Oh, Fuzzy Wuzzy ulting. He's just yelling. He's just being angry.
We haven't seen a good Echo Slam since that one bottom, which was amazing. But
Yeah.
since then, James has been either picked off first or he just doesn't echo. He's like, yeah, the fight's not happening. I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And straight away, IG getting a neutral item within the first 30.
Spider legs on James though might make it a lot easier.
Yeah,
Because
so-
now he can afford to just come at the fight from a
From
stupid
any
angle.
angle, yeah. But yeah, IG already has 2 neutral items, the Minotaur Horn as well, which is as well as the Havoc Hammer.
Havoc Hammer's real good too. Oh, the gem's on Slark here. Would you look at that?
I mean, he's the one
He's a
who's
one-man dewarding machine.
no issues like before where you're melee and you can't deward cliffs. I always thought that was so stupid. It's like, it's right there.
Can you still miss uphill on wards?
No.
Thank
They
God.
changed that quite some time. Because I remember you'd miss like 3 times, then you'd be killed by the time. And he was like, hey, he's been there for 10 seconds.
Uh-oh, GGG, we're chasing. There's going to be the hoof stomp. They have caught in the shaker yet again, trying to keep him alive at least a little bit longer. The Force Staff still ready to be used. He's going to force himself down to the high ground, but Ame has been left behind, controlled and killed by Fly. And now Victoria probably next underneath the tier 2, but Ursa, no buyback here for a minute and a half. As he's going to be next to go down. I don't know. It feels like CDEC have kind of just let this one slip away.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything. Even Ame just now, he had the ulti, and there was a period where he was being attacked by the Slack, and where he could have ulted, he just decided not to. And then the Rubik came with a lift. It was like 2.5 seconds because of Arcane Supremacy being matched, and he's dead. So, I don't know. You look at it and you think, CDEC just not respecting IG enough and making these mistakes, not being 19k behind. They do have Spell Prism, which is,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess to your shaker.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
SRF.
Hello. There's SRF. Are we going to see a blink echo? Not quite.
No,
Not gonna go
XM
for
is
it.
nowhere near. He's
bottom. He's maybe buying a divine. I mean, no. Obviously, we'd see that in the side.
he's got the relic, but no divine. No.
Oh yeah, he's thinking about it. Buyback out from SRF, but again. Oh, the jump onto James is perfect. Is there going to be the follow-up there? The Aether Armor to keep him controlled. The Echo will not come through as the control onto XM is quite nice. He's going to be disarmed. BKB, sure, but there out comes the Chain Frost from Victoria. Not nearly enough damage. SRF's just bought back, and he's going to die back as XM next to fall. CDEC will call it then. All 5 heroes dead. Game 1 going over to IG.
I don't know. I mean, CDEC, when they had the team wipe, they were ahead by a couple of thousand gold. Until then, it was like really even. And then just so many pickoffs, one by one. So many times we see the Ursa die, we see the James being killed. Like in that last fight, he was just right in front of the barracks. It doesn't really make sense that he would just stand there, but gets jumped, but gets killed. He died like 4 or 5 times. I credit to IG style. I really love that Ollie got a blink dagger, so he just blinks in when he's to ulti someone. Super cool. He gets picked off once or twice, but Oracle, that's your job.
And I guess that's why the fight won the one Roche attempt fight where they smoked up and were positioned really nicely. You had the cores on the high ground.
He just blinked away.
And then he just blinks away, and then nothing happens. Your supports die. It felt tough. I mean, like you said, credit to IG, right? Because it's like, all right, they got one good Echo off. Never again. Never again. We're never grouping up again for an Echo Slam. He was just controlled consistently every single time. JT as well on the Centaur just got these insane hoof stomps.
The 3-man, I think that was the moment where the game, because until then, after that was after the Echo Slam, so it was like oh, CDEC is looking really good. Then JT gets that 3-man Echo, and they just destroy them. And from there on, IG never let go. They never lost the advantage in the game after that. So JT does he get MVP? Who are you guys gonna vote for?
We'll see. Don't forget to vote. But that's it for game number 1, guys. Do stick around. We have a game and a series on our hand here, a best of 3 series at elimination. We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. So we'll see you soon.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is still unclear.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
I was running road so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances.
Yeah. And we ain't sleeping on the floor again. We never sleeping on the floor again. For the ones who didn't make it out, for the ones that didn't see the life, for the ones that never cared, never gave a thought, found no happiness in that brand new car or the house you bought. I see you talking about the love you lost, and it was gone like way before you ever thought it was. Yeah, I took my time, no quick ones, quick run, quick guys to get back there. Hot roads, I didn't think I'd come back fierce, cause
I was running road so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances. Fucked up all my chances. I was running. And we are never feeling cold again. And we are never feeling cold again. But I can't act like it's easy. It's hard to preach. Cause I've been burning trees and watch them fall. If we cannot breathe out, we go forward. Sure, I was searching for cure. Fishing a little wildlife. And when I'm low on fuel, I'll still be running till my back broke. Halfway, lost hope and I checked it. Hard roads, I didn't think I'd come back fast. Cause I was running roads so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances. Fucked up all my chances.
been around the globe, looked around at and fitted, seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road, and you won't even get it. Been around the globe, looked around at and fitted, seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road.
I was running roads so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up seeing red. Is it such a ghostly revelation? I may have fucked up all my chances. Fucked up all my chances. Yes, I was running. I know. I know.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you
ESL 1 is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, GG Bet, Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and DHL.
Welcome back, everyone. ESL 1 Birmingham 2020 online, powered by Intel. I'm Seeking Strike. Joining me at my side is Otomo, and we've just witnessed CDEC fall in Game 1 to IG. Looks like, is IG back? What do you think?
Man, Game 2, I don't know. I think more. Yeah, IG played so well. IG played so well in that one. They did get second place in the CPL, so there's a lot of talent there. This tournament hasn't been very kind to them, but I think more of it goes on CDEC, kind of making a lot of really questionable decisions, running into the Roche when when they had killed Slark, and then they just go in and people just get blown up and they buy back and they're like, we don't want the Roche anymore.
And then they're just farming mid, and then they
the
get a kill onto JT.
And then the voice spit comes,
and
kills Ursa.
2 people?
And then you just there's like a chain feeding happening. So there was a lot of moments in that game where you think if it was like PSG LGD playing RNG, they would not have done something that gutsy. Let's call it gutsy in that situation.
Well, that was a good game to enjoy. We certainly
game,
enjoyed it, and we want to see how you guys are enjoying this ESL. As we have a few pictures from the submissions from the DHL drops that we have been sent. So take a look at a few of them, shall we? There we go.
Oh, this is he's watching the EU.
Yeah, this is the
from India.
The EU. This is the production from LA. Indeed. Oh, it's someone's badge. Look at that, Sheever. I see Sheever.
Oh, they signed it from them.
Ben.
So there's others, but I can't read. I think is that the App Store?
Oh, I'm not sure here.
This is just the screen.
Well.
Carlo,
it's
dark in the background.
He is watching again the main stream. So that's going to be Isidore from Germany. That's pretty nice. I see that Logitech G29 there.
This is like yesterday.
Racing wheel. Look at that. The VP hat. That's a VP fan, Michael from the UK, trying to rep the VP days. You love to see it.
I like the Enchantress. He's got that that's like a camera.
Yeah. Muhammad from Saudi
He's
Arabia.
got the DHL tab as well, just so you know.
Oh, of course. For the drops. The dual monitor setup from Albania. That's a sick watching LGD versus RNG. That would be our match from yesterday. Good stuff. Look at that. The thumbs up.
Yusuf from
Turkey.
Glad he approves.
Yeah, I certainly approve.
Hope you're having fun.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament throughout. And if you guys have any good pictures, any attendee badges from previous years, any pictures with slacks, or just pictures of you at the arena, or exactly how you've seen how you're enjoying the tournament this year, make sure you guys send them to our friends over at DHL for the DHL drop.
Are you missing the spectacular crowd and experience that ESL 1 Birmingham delivered the past years? Let's make this online event just as awesome. Share your ESL 1 story and send it our way. This can be a memory of a past event or a glimpse into your current home arena. We even provide the DHL drop sign as a digital version. Watch out to find your story featured in the broadcast and win prizes worth up to 1,000 euros. Gamers unite, now more than ever.
Indeed, lots of prizes to be won, and thanks again to DHL. So what do you think about this series then? Do we have to renege and go maybe 2-0 for IG, or maybe I don't want to say it was a fluke, you know. We're not going to be the unsatisfied punks here sitting, you know. But what are your thoughts?
I think maybe give XM something that can harder carry late game. Maybe like something like a Storm, so because TA has that big burst of strength, then she tapers off a little bit. So if you have something like more like a Storm Spirit who is very chaotic, it's more stronger and stronger at level 25, is just an insane influence.
I see. We did see, what was it, the Quap ban and one more against XM, didn't we?
Was it Ember banned as well?
It was the Ember, that's correct.
So you might want to have him with something a bit more explosive. Even though, I mean, TA is a very explosive hero, but does have slight scaling issues that some other heroes might not have. Ame on the Ursa felt really uncomfortable. We were discussing how a lot of the ulti uses just didn't seem to really come out at a good time. If you see his last death, he was actually like, he was taking a few hits from Ursa, he drops to half HP, he still hasn't used Enrage, and then Ruby comes, lifts him, and then Slark finishes off.
It was like someone trying to save BKB, right? Just,
exactly.
Oh, I don't want to use it. I want
to be maximally efficient with this.
And then they get fingered by Lion. Or they use BKB when they have like 10 HP left and they just get right-clicked by Lion. You know, something like, you should have used it earlier.
Even his first use in the bottom when he had like a sliver of HP and he used it, and he still has to run away because, you know, you can prevent 80% of damage, but if you're got 10 HP, it doesn't really matter. Anything is going to kill you anyway.
Exactly.
So I don't know if Ame is, you want to give him the Ursa again. Aldi, sorry, it wasn't Aldi, but Victoria, right on the Lich. It's fine. Doesn't really feel against much of his influence. I would like them if they got their neutral items right when they spawn. You see IG, they get it within 2 minutes. You know, at 17 minutes they're in the jungle, 19 minutes they come out, they got all of them.
They didn't do it for the tier 3s, though. That's when they actually smoked up and got the 3-man hoof stomp.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe trying to catch CDEC, trying to farm those tier 3s, perhaps.
I mean, that is the way you can do it.
They went right at 27 minutes was when we saw the hoof stomp. So
and it's not like you're wasting much time if you can catch them while farming. Then you just take their jungle, then you take back your jungle, and you've got 2 sets of neutrals.
So maybe a harder carry for XM. Ame, he's been playing a lot of Lycan, PL, Monkey King, and Morphling, so he is comfortable and has played some matches on these fighting style cores. Do you think it was, not to pin it down to one thing, but maybe just the Ursa is not a hero he's played a lot, maybe just trying to get maximum efficiency out of the ulti? What could it be?
I was thinking of something like that. It's like just Ursa, maybe not his style. I thought James was well on the Earthshaker, but it's also one moment of brilliance and then nothing. For the rest of the game, his position was a little aggressive.
Yeah.
So
yes, it was, but IAG also did a fantastic job hunting him down.
Credits to them. Like
every single fight.
Plus you're up against Void Spirit, one of the most mobile heroes. He's always in your face. You're like, I can't do anything, guys. He's always a Stampede as well.
Stampede. It was tough. It was a tough game. The build out from Fly. Thoughts about that? He went, of course, on the Slark, went for the Echo Blade into the
Shadow
Blade, that's correct.
And then he went BKB, Silver Edge, and then I think he was saving up for a Butterfly. I think the game ended before that.
He might have gotten it delivered at the end, but very little consequence.
So it was a nice elusive build to have, which really fit with their style. Blink Dagger on your Oracle, and you have VS. So they played very elusive, very hard to pin down. They tried to get Atos on CDEC, but it wasn't enough. IG was displayed so well. They just want to get to the back line, find James every single fight, and take him out.
Who was it? Do you think JT maybe with a standout performance in that game?
Yeah, firstly, he was able to crush Ame in the lane. He crushed him.
Yes.
We harp a lot against the Ursa, but one of the big reasons is because he was really neutered in the laning stage. And you go back to JT and you say, yeah, that's an amazing job. And after that, he had the 3-man hoof stomp, always in the front line. Really generous use with that ultimate to save his teammate. Like the one for Kaka, remember when we looked at him, he's
dead. Gonna die. And then I looked to the fool, as always.
No.
Well,
a little bit.
Just a little. Thank you. There we go.
So he's really good job with the ulti. So I think JT gets it. I think they all played well, but JT definitely had an amazing performance as the offlane.
Yeah, I'd tend to agree with you as well. It feels bad, right? XM. It's hard to really solo carry the game on a TA unless you're popping off and getting. Well, it's hard to What more do you want, man? He had a 23-minute rampage,
and he was top of the network till the end of the game. He cannot do more. So you can't look at him and say, you could have done. It's like, nah, he did as much as he could.
Yeah, that's tough. Not even 10k MMR with a rampage can win you a game sometimes. It's a lot of supports, man. They make one heck of a difference. So we've seen this, I think, in I think it was our match yesterday or maybe the day before when we were talking about for example, a Shaker against an Ursa, where the Shaker doesn't really provide a lot of pressure early on. Do you think maybe if we give James, he plays a lot of Rubik Shaker and Tusk, these kinds of heroes. Do you think maybe don't put him on the Shaker this game? It feels like IAG, they knew exactly what their game plan was every single time. How can you fix that? Because remember last time we saw Spectre against the Shaker, is the game I'm referring to, and it was just it was a massacre that game.
Ursa was able to do anything, right?
Yeah, he was not able to do anything.
It's hard to say because the teams go back and they might have very different interpretation of what happened. They might have been there's a lot of communication going. Maybe they were like, oh, he's sacrificing. He was happy to do so. And then so when we go, oh, he's not doing so well. So very hard to say. But maybe James could take the Rubik. We'll find out when we go into the drafts, right?
Yeah, as we get underway for our drafts, rather for game 2. As here we go, opening picks. Being established now, Shadow Demon ban and the Chen ban. Nothing too surprising.
Maybe the Quap and the VS and the Ember.
The clock. No, he was also banned first phase last time. So the Ember notably snuck through the first phase. DK, I think, is the ban from CDEC here. Nyx Assassin, +1.
I'm surprised. There you go, next lesson. I wonder if CDEC will consider taking the Oracle early, because they do play. Ollie loves playing these sort of defensive supports. So what if he takes the Oracle and then Venge goes out? Is it going to be Quap or is it going to be Ember last ban for IG? CDEC, they banned the Mars, I believe. Yeah, they did ban the Mars. Or was it
Mars and DK? I think were it.
They banned the Mars at this stage, and then well, IG took the Centaur.
Yeah, CDEC here on the Radiant side again, but this time with last pick. So first pick going over to the IG.
IG, what you're gonna ban? Quap or Ember, most likely. This is what they, the standard beginning bans that they don't play with. CDEC does like Lycan, so maybe you can ban that, because if you can make Ame have a bad game, you can see the impact it had in the last game where it's just really bad.
Very little to none. I think he was probably still, I mean, maybe even Kaka having more farm than him.
That was
that
was
tough. It was
that was
tough
sad
game.
to watch.
Tough game.
But IG taking a little bit here, All right. And this is going to be the Quap. Okay.
Yeah.
CDEC, what DK was banned at this
I
stage?
believe it was the DK. So the drafts, at least thus far, the draft looking, if not identical, very similar to our draft of game 1.
Wasn't IG ban Ember instead of Quap?
No, Ember was not banned in the first phase.
My
Quap
bad.
was
You're
banned
right.
in the
You
first
mentioned
phase.
that. You mentioned that. So CDEC, what do you think? What do you want to? What do you don't want to go up against? Maybe. Well, if you ban an offlaner like Centaur, then IG can start with taking the. Oh, they banned the Ember. Okay, so Ember doesn't come out.
CDEC banned the Ember themselves here. Maybe they take a Void Spirit in the second phase. That is a hero they like to go
Ooh,
with.
Phoenix.
So Phoenix will be snagged up first.
So it's going to be what? Is
First
it
pick
Kaka's
Phoenix.
Or is it going to be all?
Yeah, I think it's a Kaka Phoenix.
Yeah, he's a more offensive hero, suitable for the.
He had one heck of a highlight, I believe, day 1 when he had the Ags and he only needed to use it once, but he saved someone from a chrono with the Supernova. It was pretty nice.
Beastmaster coming out here.
Ooh, we do not like Enchant. We're not big fans of the Ench here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even just about the draft. We just don't like her.
Yeah, exactly.
Principle. We're like, we don't like the hero.
Sproink, that Ags though.
Yeah, I've never actually seen it in the game. Like, I've never actually seen someone get
I
it.
think Zai used to build it. Zai used to build it in his pubs. I'm not sure. There's like some scenario where you just sproink yourself up and down cliffs and kite the enemies around because it's got very low
What's
cooldown.
the cooldown for it?
I don't even know. Does it cost mana? Do you do damage? No
I believe
idea.
you just jump back for 100, right? Like force staff for yourself or something. I don't know. But IG, they have the Phoenix. CDEC, they didn't even think about it. They just went Beastmaster Enchanters, which means they could consider banning the Centaur. If you're IG, though, they're not taking Centaur. So if
This is weird, though. It almost feels like the Ench pick is like a counter pick. So it's like, oh, we don't want them to take our boars. It's like, no, you don't really care about the boars, though.
Yeah, after like the laning stage, doesn't matter. And then Enchanters, her useless.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about Ench before. Well, we'll see. We're going to get to talk a lot more about Enches. Well, let's move on to our next pick, though. The DK will come through.
I like this hero because you can, if you want, you can put it against the Beastmaster, get a couple points in Dragon Blood. It's like, yeah, he does a lot of harassment. I got tons of armor and HP regen. It doesn't really matter because a lot of Beastmaster's damage, yeah, he's got slows, but a lot of it's sort of chip damage that really adds up over time. But it's not these big hits. So
very tanky team right now as well for IG.
Good heals.
Good heals. So we're going to need a Vessel, or we're going to need some sort of percentage-based damage for CDEC, ideally.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's time to pick some of the more... you have the position 4, the carry, as well as the mid for CDEC left. So there's a lot of options to get someone who can take... get a Vessel. IG banned the Slark. Since I'm surprised about that. I don't think I've seen CDEC play it, but if you go with the Slark and you get him the Silver Edge like we just saw in the previous game, it can be really annoying, especially against the DK who relies a ton on the Dragon Blood to stay alive.
Yeah, we've seen Viper quite a bit as well, actually, recently.
XM played it. He played against the RNG.
Yeah.
And he won.
No,
he
won the lane.
They lost the game, but he won the lane by a lot.
Yeah, and then RNG tried it too.
It
did not work for them.
But CDEC, second stage of banning. Will you take out the Centaur? Are you thinking? What are you thinking about? It's off laners.
I feel like you cannot let you can afford to let the Centaur through, right? Because then CDEC, ooh, but then you need like a mid Timber or like a mid Beastmaster. Because I'm thinking, oh, you let another Strength Core in, Timbersaw's looking real nice.
DK and Phoenix.
And a CK potentially, removing all those stats, what 12% at level 1, which is a ton of HP, damage removed. And on top of that, HP regen. It just hurts these heroes a whole lot.
PL banned by CDEC. They're not gonna take it. They're up against Phoenix and Dragon Knight. You got Breath of Fire. You got tons of AOE damage into the Phoenix. So you wanna deal with it. They go for the Snapfire. Okay, got the Egg Hitter.
That's a Snap 4, I believe, too.
Probably right, because enchanters. I mean, one of them is gonna be 4, one of them is gonna be 5. But
I feel like Ench is mostly used like,
as a 5. Right?
I'm gonna enchant you level 1, and you're gonna be very slow, and we're gonna like spin you to death or something.
Tusk.
But that's a pretty good pick.
I've seen this combo before. The Tusk and the Phoenix. You can sort of like protect the Phoenix by having it around like ice charge when the enemy's.
I mean, is that gonna stop a Snapfire with 1 point little Shredder?
No.
Yeah.
And also the shards aren't amazing because of the cookie. You can just jump over it. Feels like they're really tall shards, but somehow you still just jump over like they're nothing.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you can jump up 2 levels of terrain, which are even taller than ice shards.
Yeah.
No problems there.
So the Snapfire is solid. Stun can be a bit awkward to land, but you have a lot of things to use. You have the Enchantress summons as well as the Beastmaster summons. So a lot of them will be running like in one straight line. You can land that cookie.
We're going to have a Necro 3 slow. We're going to have the Enchant slow. Probably one of these two is going to have, well, probably not Encha Helm, but of course she can take a Centaur Conqueror for another stun.
Troll
Warlord will pick up the Troll.
That's Ame's hero right there. Leaving the mid, so it's XM. You won't need a ton of space. You have Troll who can fight relatively early. Beastmaster can go around taking towers, making space. Snapfire is a fantastic fighter in the early levels. Enchantress is always and has been garbage, so we don't really talk about her.
Yeah.
But IG on the same side, also very solid fighting heroes. You got the Phoenix with the egg. Tusk can snowball. And the Troll Warlord ultis. Tusk snowballs. He's like, guys, get in here.
We need someone for. We need someone to play with Tusk for the tag team, though. There's none of these heroes do particularly well with the tag team.
Phoenix can sort of dive, but I completely agree with you.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we've seen this before. I remember, I think it was like Spectre, Tusk.
No, we saw Tusk, Clockwork.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the worst.
What is it? These guys, Battery Salt, good. Ice Shards, good. Tag team, good. Cogs, good. But together, bad.
All bad. Nothing's bad. But yeah, also, I think that IG is very flexible. Clinks.
There we go.
So you got the Clinks, you got the DK, who's mid, who's carry. Is it going to be DK offlane? Very, it's up in the air. Like IG.
But this means it's probably a Phoenix 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean,
it's a Phoenix 5 or 3, potentially?
I would like it less as a 3, if you ask me. I prefer it as a 5 over the 3.
Would you put a Tusk maybe in the offlane then, rather, and have a Phoenix? Well, no, but then you Clink's core, Phoenix 4, and then you drop to position 5 here for IG. I just
being flexible.
I hate Phoenix 5. I mean,
Really?
you get like Tranquil Boots, and then you have like a 30-minute Bastel.
That you must be playing with some very interesting Phoenix 5s because the hero can farm really well.
He can, but you have what, DK in your jungle, potentially Clinks in your jungle.
You farm the enemy jungle.
Against an Ench, a Beastmaster, I don't know.
I mean, you got Dive. Alright, so Morphling is banned by CDEC. IG, what do you want to ban? You want to ban a mid that your Clinks and your DK will be bad against because, it's one or the other who's going to go mid. Viper seems like a decent ban. Very tanky. He's a range hero, so he's decent against the Phoenix because he can land those hits.
What about a Necro, potentially?
Oh, sorry, Necrophos?
Necrophos.
You're up against Phoenix, who's a lot of magic damage. DK has a decent amount of stun. I don't know if I like it. Plus, if he Ghost Shrouds, he can't hit the egg, so you're kind of screwed one way or the other. And Razor comes out. Alright, so you want the Razor offlane against the Troll Warlord, and you can go Clinks or mid and DK as a carry.
That was a good pick. That was a good draft from IG, though.
Solid. Decent amount. Stuns. You got the Tusk, Snowball, DK, Shield, and the Punch from the Tusk as well, but not that much in terms of stuns. Phoenix Egg, but, that's very... It's not unreliable. Delayed would be the best way. CDEC, though, you need a mid who can take on the Clinks and the DK and a Razor.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, because we're still not sure how IG is gonna lane this.
What about? I'm just saying this because XM has been playing it a little bit. A Venomancer.
The Venomancer mid.
I think it gets. I mean, who knows? You know, Razor wants to walk up to you. You hit him with a gale. Okay,
Yeah, he's gonna be Lycan.
That makes more sense. So what? It's a troll mid, maybe a Lycan
Troll
mid.
mid.
Yeah.
Lycan carry.
That is going to be Ame.
Position
over on
4
Lycan.
snap.
We just learned what Ame's new name is, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We have our cameraman, our observer, cameraman observer. He speaks Mandarin, so he's like, I think he told us it means that my sword is ready. Come and get it, or do you want to fight? Something like that.
Yeah. Maybe it was, like the 300 reference. Anyway, well, we'll talk about that more in a bit. What do you think about this draft? 2-0 potentially?
No, I mean, I believe in CDEC. I just think that they have to play a bit better. They do have the Lycan, which they did really well with when they played against RNG. So that's a solid hero. XM mid troll. I'm excited to see that. I think XM has been fantastic for his team. That hasn't always won, but he's always played very well. And
at the odds, it is quite favoring the IG 2-0 here.
Game 1 sort of solidified people's feelings. But, sticking to CDEC.
We'll see how it goes. Last game, we saw JT be a standout performer. But was he worthy of that Mercedes MVP vote? Make sure you guys are paying attention and vote for your Mercedes-Benz MVP. Our drafts are set, and the odds favoring IG for the 2-0, which would surprise both of us, but maybe not everyone watching.
Yeah, I mean, the people watching must be knowing what... they know something we don't.
Could be it, as we get underway with game number 2. Lots of summons here already. I mean, the Wolves, all the couriers being put around.
The Echo... This is what their Shaker players dream of at night. Echoing into this? Yeah, that's so...
Yeah, of course. Anch just dies immediately.
I do wonder though if I've never seen a Beastmaster. I mean, I've seen it, but I can't really remember how well it works. A Beastmaster and Lycan in the same team. You both want Necro 3.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's
good.
Devastating.
It is. I actually want to say that's a good word to use. Devastating to your towers if they both get an early timing. But I have seen also the Beastmaster, instead of going straight for the Necro 3, Lycan of course goes still for Necro 3.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Sometimes it's a Helm, Helm into Vlad's, and then starting to build the Necros.
Yeah, I guess some Auros. Yeah, if you both have creeps, you want to get the creeps a bit stronger.
Yes.
Enchantress, trash. Just want to throw that out. James on the snapfire. He's gonna have to do quite a bit in this game. Remember, he has to cookie people away from the Razor. He has to, as well as the Tusk shards, and he's gotta be able to get the little shredder on the Phoenix. So what are all these cosmetics?
No, it's a taunt. That's the new one.
That's her taunt.
You didn't see the TA taunt, last game where she claps in the Void Spirit one, or you I don't know, it goes crazy.
I saw the new call. I guess we got the call taunt, the one where he's on a pony ride.
Oh yeah,
I like that one.
A merry-go-round.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
A pony ride. He's always on a pony ride.
He's not a pony. He's a horse.
Same difference. Beastmaster starting off with a Ring of Protection as runes being split 2-4-2.
I believe
CDEC may have got 3. Yeah, I was about to say. All right. Well, XM mid lane then on the Troll Warlord.
Yeah, I mean Ame his Lycan's very good. He's very comfortable with it, so good on him to use it.
This is hard though, because it feels like, yes, Troll Warlord is a late game monster, but it's like if Razor manages to get a static link onto you, you just can't take a fight.
It's really awkward because you have to run away, and if you're ever in melee form, like maybe you're going just to get a creep or something, and then you have way longer. So the mid lane heavily favoring, not heavily, but it favors the Razor. Meanwhile, though, top lane, Fly taking a lot of damage. James is a strength hero, tanky boy.
Tanky hero.
Girl.
Yeah, where is our Beastmaster? There he is. I was about to say.
I think he was blocking or something.
I think he was blocking the wave. He's like, you get CS for now, I guess. Well. There we
What
go.
does James have level 1 actually? Can we see? Okay,
Scatter.
Scatter Blast.
Good damage here onto Ollie. Position 5 Tusk it is, actually.
I remember when we used to see the little Shredder get like early points. That was so much fun. But Kaka is going to be...
Oh, that could be first blood here. JT, Breathe Fire. I think he has it underneath the tower. He's going to take a lick of damage here, but he's got Dragon's Blood for that anyway, right? Why have all this regen if you're not going to use it?
Exactly. If you got... Might as well trade hits.
Oh, he thought about going for the courier, and so it's going to get a little bit more harassed. Fire Spirit's level 1. Impetus, good damage on the Kaka. Yeah, they don't have... do we have a Vessel builder here for CDEC? Snapfire Vessel?
I think you might have to rely on the inch to get it. It's really hard to...
It's a bit awkward. Cookie going for the TP out. Scatter Blast is going to give him the first blood. James getting it. Yeah, that Grandma.
Oh, XM. Look, that's it. That's all his damage taken. He literally has no damage.
He's can he still fight him anyway? Look at that into the creep wave. Static field, plasma field. Yeah, no damage, but just the root and the creep wave. Again, if you can get a melee hero,
cancel the salve. That's pretty good.
If you can get a ranged hero hit by the creep wave, they don't have that passive damage block. It does a lot of damage to them.
Poor guy.
Plus whirling axes. All right, XM. I mean, he's showing us why he's the 10k MMR player.
12-1 versus 9-3 for the Razor. So really, just XM's. He's styling today.
He's having a fun game, and with that healing salve getting canceled, that's basically a 3 CS advantage for him now.
Yeah.
Maybe even a full wave, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you have to get the 100 gold, yeah, it's like 3 creeps. 110, so I believe the salve is. So yeah, 3 creeps. Meanwhile, there's a double pull here, forces the IG players. I was talking to some players, and they're like, yeah, the reason you want to almost always pull. Oh, top lane though, Aldi.
No, they're not. This shouldn't be a kill.
Just a lot. Just James harassing.
I stand by my word. I think my word is made of fool's gold, though. That's going to be a kill anyway. Actually, on to James.
The death pact.
Yeah, the death pact is ready for them. He's actually already got 5 bonus damage. He's going to get another 5. Indeed, he will. Start off with an early 10 damage for Fly. Just to prove me doubly wrong.
Does James have 2 observer wards? He's carrying just 2 observer. Yeah, 2 observer wards. And the mango's fine. Not sure what the obs are, but DK. Bottom mid lane. Sorry, Emo. Again, give me all your damage.
Yeah, plasma field. There we go. 70 damage. Thank you very much. Again, though, every single time he dives the wave, XM's not okay with it, but
he's recovering.
And Emo takes a lot of damage off from that. That's the healing salve we see now getting couriered out. So it's the mid lane rotation coming through. It's a regen. Kaka will pick it up. It's gonna get canceled, but at least XM doesn't get the benefit from that.
Looks like they might have rotate James. Sorry, that was Enchantress. So, is that James one? No, it's Enchantress.
Oh, the couriers. Oh, no. Oh, he got actually... All right, he's going to get 1 courier, but that's okay. It's just the Enchantress's courier. She's basically a courier anyway.
Yeah, she's...
Oh, no. I think that's... Oh, actually, no. That was the Lycan courier. I apologize. Oh, that's pretty bad then. I'm not sure if that courier...
That's the actual hero's courier.
I'm not sure what that courier was doing there, man.
It was like on the way. Someone went up there.
Cookie, stunning both here. The Scatter Blast is not going to be ready quite yet. Trying to man-fight this one, but James will take a second death.
Damage.
Fly he can't actually fight this. That's going to maybe
20?
Yo,
that's big. That's a big deal.
That's like
a free Claymore.
That's a full Legion duel.
2 actually, because he gets 10. So it's like 10.
Oh yeah.
10, 18, 26. I think is the damage. So yeah, it's insane. He's got 20 free damage.
That's not a very good start. That's going to be 4 bounties as well for IG. Using that timing right after winning the fight top lane. Ooh, this is very bad. That's going to be the Ench dying, but nothing really to see there. This is an Enchantress. Oh no, at least clap.
Just stands there.
I mean, you got to do that damage anyway. Well,
you're dead, right? Oh well. So much is going to go on the Lycan, and you can see that the top 3 in terms of CS, all IG. Then you have the 3 cores, and there's quite a gap, between them. Like Lycan's 23 and 8 to the 34 and 2. JT has just been destroying Ami in the laning stage today. Whereas in the mid lane, Emo is ahead of XM. 11 denies. You steal that damage, then it becomes very easy to deny. And Beastmaster died twice to the Clinks, giving him 10. I don't know which is the worst lane for CDEC. Is it the top or is it the bottom?
Definitely top, I think, just because of the permanent damage. Already level 5. He's looking for James. as the power runes will spawn. There's rotation over mid lane, though. I do see, I believe, the Phoenix making the Icarus dive, as along with Ollie. Snowball utilized, but XM scouting that one in time. Level 6 then from the solo experience out from Fly. Look at the damage out from the Burning Army. Not nearly enough, though. Uh-oh, Enchantress is here. And, well, she's not level 6, so she's going to die very quickly to the right clicks out from Fly. She sticks around too long. And I think she might be dead.
Fly, he likes that.
He's going to make it 25 damage.
Does he actually get that? Yes, he does. Enchantress. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Enchantress, I mean, I don't think... What's her armor? Very low, right?
It's like 1, I think, at this stage.
Yeah, plus
yeah,
with the blights...
5.
Okay. Okay, so it's not the minus armor, so that's okay. But still, I mean, plus 25 damage on Clinks. He is doing a lot of damage now.
But he has armor reduction from that pack as well as the blights. So he has 0 armor when he hits. But like in... they find him. Can
they actually get this Scatter Blast? Looking to try and turn and fight, but looking to make it even 30 damage now as Fly. He's like, bring it here, Grandma, but they're not going to get it. The rotation is coming from mid, though. Emo, he activates the Storm. Eye of the Storm, that is, but not really going to get much out of this one.
Very important kill, getting Fly. Just telling him, just cool down a little bit. Giving they use a
that's the Necro 1. That's the Necro 1 getting killed.
And that's the second one that Kaka got.
Oh no. I know, but that's the Necro 1 now, not going to be available for a full minute and a half. That is absolutely brutal. I mean, at least you have the stats, but you don't have the, the farming capacity that you'd normally get from it. DK level 6 now. I'm surprised he uses level 6 here. I believe his catapult's already died, but maybe just to push out the wave a little bit, making sure that his tower doesn't take much damage. Mid lane.
But I think that also they maybe have considered, going for the kill, but
it's a nice route. The snowball, Scatter Blast a little bit late. Going for the haste rune, however. Is he going to actually chase this kill? XM, he's a mad lad. The 10k MMR move. Will he make it? Ollie underneath the trees. As XM, he's going to stake the stack instead. It's probably more gold for him anyway.
Yeah, but you establish dominance.
Yeah, but also you can get the bounty after that. Is that another CDEC Courier dying?
That's fourth, at least the 4th. I know that we saw both of Ame's die.
That is a 4th Courier.
I can't remember which one's the 4th, but this is at least.
It was Ench. It was Ame's twice, and now the Ench again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So both bottom laners, although no longer bottom lane. Victoria still getting his Courier killed quite a bit.
XM again, doing the best for his team. Probably #1 net worth for his team right now.
I don't know. You think so?
No. He's actually less than.
No, it's a tough game for him here, to be honest. He's got phase boots and a Wraith Band, but still top lane, I believe, is our Storm, or Razor rather. Fly will be scouted, but there's going to be the team fight. Ooh, nice stun there. The Roar actually will be onto Fly, but the damage not nearly enough as the Death Pact bonus HP. XM is here. Can they actually get this kill? There's a little bit more impetus damage. Fly still dusted up again, and they are going to get a second kill on him.
They do lose the bomb tower, but... So I think that overall IG gets a little bit more gold from that, but I like the move. You get XM in, you get a kill. Yeah. Alright, so it comes out very even.
So the Necro delayed by 2 minutes. He did have it 7:30 about to be delivered. Courier killed. Courier takes another 30 seconds to get to him. This is tough. Now as JT will.
Oh, will he ulti for this? No way to stop his TP.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
But he is at least gonna get. Oh, they might be able to get both.
Look at that. The Wild Wing Ripper. Enhanced Vegeta scale 5 tornado there.
I just realized that DK can just take it back, and there's literally nothing like it can do about it.
Now for the damage, though. The crits through the armor will be enough. But back top lane, are they actually going to be fighting over this? No, Emo just, again, popping the Eye of the Storm to move a little bit faster, I guess.
Very interesting mind game happening in the bottom lane just now. You saw that DK, he let him take the outpost, then he stole it back, but it cost him his life because he gets 6 seconds of just being beaten the whole time.
Oh, but the rotation's now coming down. There's no more shapeshift available.
I will say, though, that
with a DD rune, oh my god, the damage. He's going straight into Deso now after the boots.
Yeah, he'll just be able to melt them. Enchanters. Oh, no, not
it's
again.
It's okay.
Number 5.
No, he's going to leave it. He wants the Lycan proper with the DD rune. These skeletons... And not even the skeletons needed, but now up to 30 damage out from the Death Pact.
I love how every time he gets a kill, our observer shows us the damage. Like,
our observer, he can't even believe it. He can't believe it.
He's like, plus 30 at this stage, really?
Yeah. In fact, we're going to get a pause just to look at that damage coming through. So there's our troll, XM. 10k MMR, you always got to play the pause games.
Oh, looks like they're ready. not much of a pause there. They do have Snapfire's ultimate, and Snapfire is a solid counter Phoenix. I do feel like the power spike at level 6 for CDEC, when they're supposed to get is a little bit more. Then again, Enchantress is nothing. Oh god.
She dies slower.
She dies.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, the last time we saw Ange, she didn't die that much. But also, like...
She just did nothing.
Yeah, she did nothing. Like, the reason is she would just TP when the fights broke out and the team would let her leave. Because, well, okay, she's an Ange.
She's not worth the...
Oh, there's going to be a very nice stun right onto 2. SR up. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. As out comes Supernova. Oh, right as James using the kisses. Oh, but they don't actually need the Grandma for this one. Very nice to communicate it. Trying to force her to choose between one of the two. Chooses wisely there. But level 6 finally on Victoria. No points in the Untouchable yet, however.
Worth it, though. That was really good. They got the Razor as well as the Phoenix. Yes, sucks to lose SRF, but, you got 2 kills. Meanwhile, JT just completely ignored this whole game. Has been just bottom lane, free farming, enjoying life. They do get a tower. They're not... SRF is the one who's behind, but everyone else is okay.
Yeah, can we look at what our Beastmaster is building here, actually? Oh, it is Necro Book. Okay, so he's going to go Necro 1 and then for the Helm. Okay, so the push is strong. The counter push out from IG actually is not that good. The best wave clear, Plasma Field, Breathe Fire is pretty good at least defending your buildings.
Phoenix is pretty
good. Pretty good too.
Oh, Lycan.
Running away for his life is Lycan. Consider turning around maybe as Scatter Blast slowing down Ollie a bit with the cripples from the Wolves.
Yeah, the Phoenix is pretty good with the Fire Spirits. Just throws on the creep. I mean, yeah, it takes...
but you can micro them potentially, right? With, I mean, on simple lane creep, amazing. On Necro Books, maybe a little bit less, especially when they're moving at the Lycan move speed, maybe a little bit less so. As I just love it when the portrait's all screwed up.
I know, I was looking at it, I was like, I think that's supposed to be his hair.
No, there it is. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
That's better.
Okay.
Blink Dagger for DK. Wow, very aggressive on-plane DK. I mean, this is JT's playstyle. The difference is this time when he jumps in, he can't stun all of them.
Oh,
wow, they knew he was right here. The stomp immediately as GGG gets a little too aggressive there. How did they know?
I think he won. There's no sense in the
Necro 3. Yeah, that's a fast Necro 3. Okay.
We're like blind. We're like,
and that's 3 kills to GG. I mean, I even called it. Oh, he's got the Necro 3. That's pretty good. Nice recovery. I mean, what? It was Necro 1 at 9 minutes 30 seconds in. 2 minutes later, Necro 2.
It's not like 700
Yeah,
gold.
but he doesn't have that to farm, which is why I pointed out. Because I feel like a lot of the value from Necro Book is it helps you farm the jungle so quickly. Oh my God, the howl, Kaka. I mean, you got the creep here. Look at that. I mean, you can micro the warrior away. They're actually just gonna back up now, not wanting to lose much else. Uh-oh, Emo. He's a bit alone here. The kisses are available.
Snapfire has the ulti.
Yeah, but they're not too confident in going in there. Maybe just trying to force him away from the top tower, but instead IG will smoke up here. This is a
place to break it, but he might die for it.
Oh, wow. They predicted that immediately, pinging him out. Down he goes.
This has been a cursed clip. This area has been cursed for CDEC. That's the second time.
35 damage now on our Clinks.
It looks like Vestal will be going out on the Phoenix. Fantastic against the Troll and Enchantress. Everyone else is like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's percentage damage. It's just really solid. Works well with the hero. Late is still not too terrible for CDEC.
No, not at all. Actually, for the Necro 3, is actually pretty value there.
I mean, now they can just swoop through their whole jungle and clear out wards, clear out the sentries. Now they have it, and no one on IG side wants to make Necro 3.
No.
They like.
No, and their push is pretty good. I mean, especially with that 35 bonus damage already on Clinks, he's going to be pretty happy with that. Razor with any stolen damage, DK of course. So they don't really need any, but I mean, CDEC, they are pushing machines.
Heaven's Halberd coming on JT 2 games in a row. He likes this thing.
Good item. Fly is going to get scouted by the dust. Nice Fire Spirit there, just to do a little bit more damage. Scouting out the rune. Gives you a little bit of vision there. Probably about as much vision as you get from a sentry.
I believe you get like 175 ground vision, so it's not much. It's
it's no Tinker counter, right? But maybe you can catch a Tinker if you're lucky.
If you throw all 4 in like a line, there he is.
You just shotgun them. Lycan with the power treads now. Is that SRF? He's pinging here. I'm not really sure what he's...
Power treads?
Yeah, he's just standing there, though. Are they going to smoke?
It's on the way here.
Oh, that's weird. He didn't want to show him the lane without the boots. Okay. Well, XM now leading the charge with the Yasha, going for the S and Y. No, actually, just the Yasha into BKB. Mid lane? It's okay. It's just an Ench. She's going to die.
Enchantress, what a hero. Such value. 40 damage on the Clinks.
Yeah.
As well as getting a couple of D wards along the way out. I just don't get the hero. The hero's lowest number. I mean, Tusk is not doing well. Snap. Actually, look at the net worth of the supports. Kaka is right up there with SRF. The other three supports, though, they have no gold.
Just like last game. Just like last game here.
That's the big difference. I mean, Ollie, you can say, yeah, he's a position 5. You know, it doesn't matter what but James does not have any excuse.
Victoria, there's an Icarus Dive top lane. Are they going to be fighting? No, it doesn't really look like it. I think he was just trying to get the creep off the top. I mean, look at that half damage done already. But same thing from JT with the Elder Dragon form. He's still got that Blink Dagger. And, of course, the Deso on Clink. So the next time they want to fight, some heroes are going to be finding themselves quite low on armor. Well, there was Victoria showing in the lane.
Level 7 Enchantress.
It's tough. It's a tough game here, but it looks like they want to try and make the jump onto JT now. We've got the kisses, and there's the roar. Nice job here. The roar from the trees, trying to lock him down into the kisses now. 1, 2, 3, 4,
snowball.
5 connecting, but the snowball up to the not up to all the way up the hill, unfortunately, though, is Ollie. He tries his best, but now he's going to get stunned up by the cookie. Even the Ancient Camp helping out as he's just having a little bit of fun with it now. Not decided to use the Walrus Punch, but a 2-kill.
Someone's coming, though. I think it's Fly's here. Might still get them.
It's a bit tough, though, with the Lycan nearby. There's going to be a kill into SRF, though. It's not that hard.
It gets dusted on the way out, but no one's there. And I do feel like CDC should know there's a ward there, because there's no way Tusk could have snowballed up there to the creeps. Vision.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right.
Might want to get a nice swoop of that area. There's
there's a ward right there.
There's 2 observer wards. So just check out, see the corners, see what's going there.
That's a good point. Well, Lycan wants to push mid. That's what he wants to be doing.
He
so
doesn't
that's
care.
where he sends the creeps.
You guys clear your own forest. I don't care. Kaka, that net worth, just so good. So yeah, Lycan's got the creep here.
Victoria just dewarded one as well.
He got one.
Yeah, they're pinging it. Yep, so they know. Yeah, they were on top of it. They send the Hawk up there, so reclaiming the vision. Good gold. Okay.
2 obs, not bad. Any XP. Ollie also gets an observer. There's been a lot of wards being killed in the last minute. 30 seconds.
Kaka's got control here of the
Fly. They see him. They know.
They should have scouted him there. They know exactly where it is. Oh, the
there
dust is going to be there. As there's the roar. They did get off the burning army, the skeleton army. But look at that, actually. Ollie, they've slowed him down. The Enchantress, she's useful. The snowball going to buy them a little bit of time here. As look at that, it's Victoria getting the kill. All right.
Did that say fish punch?
It does. Yeah, it's an immortal. Uh-oh. JT. He's got a DD rune active. I'm not really sure if they can catch him here. Lycan unsure as well. There's no teammates with him, but wasn't confident that the team, they lack the move speed that he has with the shapeshift. But again, another 2 kills out from CDEC. 11 to 11. They're going to even it up here.
Solid, and they'll be able to get this tower as well. Then imagine IG will be up in time to defend it. Might try to deny Kaka. Will he go for it? Well, he's thinking about it. And it does not.
Nope.
All right. Vambrace, also really good item for CDEC. Nothing on the Beastmaster. No, does he not have any neutral items in the shop he could use? Maybe. The guy just doesn't want any. He's like, there's a broom handle. There's
I think he's got the Essence Ring on his way now.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, Vampire Fangs being picked up. The Imp Claw's even quite nice. And the Grove Bow, I believe that is, for our Clinks. Is going to put him very nicely. Clumsy Net is pretty good, actually, for the Lycan.
If you can get close, that's really good. You get close, you turn on all your things.
They're going to fight around this, actually.
I think they pinged it out. XM, he pinged out the area. Yeah, they just under a ward. They
know. Oh, they're going to go for the counter smoke here. Oh, no, but it's the cursed area to fight for CDEC. Is it going to be 2 games in a row? JT is going to be off the mark this time with the blink forward. But there's going to be the jump in. The Grandma's Kisses the roar onto our DK. Ollie getting healed up, though. Or rather, JT getting healed up as Ollie jumping in very aggressively here. He's going to be dying to the summons. The Necrobook, the one-inhibited shot actually will do the trick. Oh, but there's going to be our Troll Warlord XM. All of his damage gone. And look at that, the Supernova now. Where is our Snapfire? She is dead. As it's going to be IG now having the advantage in this fight. A second heal coming out, keeping alive Fly. Means CDEC, they just have to run for their lives. Emo running right after one. Ooh, they don't have the detection there. Well, there goes the poor Doe.
I didn't see how Troll Warlord died, though, but he wasn't able to get off.
He got Yule's up. Yeah, probably DK stunned. just controlled, and that's going to be a Roche now for IG.
How much does 50 damage, with and that gets amped up because of the Desto minus armor.
Yep.
There are some runes on the bounty runes in the bomb lane. We'll see if CDEC want to go for it. Contesting this is just hard. They use a scan, but it's not worth it. And unfortunately, they're not checking for those bounty runes. They could really help.
Absolutely.
Phoenix
will be now Aegis on Emo, and he is scary. Like I said, it's like you get the static link onto the troll, and what can you do? And look at that, the odds now favoring IG after that fight. They're feeling pretty good about it. I would too.
Yeah, it's just IG this game. I mean, the theory is they had a good breakfast today. It was balanced.
They had a nice balanced breakfast. I like how you keep going back to the Barry Bonds jokes. It's great.
I like
it's great.
Looks like Phoenix is going to have a Shiva's guard. Tusk, I like what Ollie did in this situation. You know, he dove, making it really hard for the Snapfire to actually get the blast. Yes, he cost him his life, but while he dove in, you can see the bottom side of the fight where XM is. And he's like, they don't like focus on it because they're all up there with Ollie. And XM's way in the bottom by himself. You can see in the minimap, he's diving by himself, and they just get a kill on him. The egg comes out and just can't ulti in time.
I think Fly focuses onto the Snapfire to make sure that the egg can pop off. No one gets stunned, but it buys enough space for Fly to just walk around. Nice fight from IG. I mean, that's just the cursed area for CDEC to be fighting in the series.
I think there's like 3 times we see them go up there, they lose, and they lose badly.
They smoked, and they thought that they could catch IG trying to sneak a Roche out from under them. But
by the way, this is not the first time they were smoked there. The one against the center, they were also smoked, and he just guessed right because they broke it.
Yeah. Uh-oh, XM, he's going to get caught here. They still have the Yules. That Eye of the Storm, trying to run for his life, but look at that damage stolen. XM, he's got the ulti, but he's going to be doing literally 0 damage, so he'll just take the death instead.
Well, nice. This Razor pick, really good.
What are we at now with Skeleton Array Burn? It was 50 damage. That's good damage, my friend.
That hurts. You know, he's attacking really fast. He's summoning all these illusions that I think they do a percentage of his damage as well. Not sure if it counts the plus damage you get, but either way, it's a ton of damage to have. And
yeah, percentage uses current Seer and Arrow's ability and attack only heroes. It's equal to his attack range. So I would assume it does take a percentage of his total damage. Well, he's going to be going for the BKB next. Needs another 350 gold for that.
And a bunch of nice talents, 25 damage for the DK. All right, I mean, as well as the 12 Searing Arrows damage, all adds up to the Burning Army.
I don't know. We are going to have a lot of Necro books running around here.
Doesn't seem like it's been much of a factor.
I mean, I think it was that game, actually, or that last fight. I mean, it basically killed Ollie just by Necro books alone.
Fair enough.
You almost had the kill into Fly as well, had there, maybe been another pair of Necro
Another
books
Necro
there.
3.
No,
and
seriously, yeah.
It won't be coming, though. He's going to go for Vlad next. He has a helm. He's going to Vlad, so it's going to be sometime.
I think that's the smart play. Oh, I love the
Ags.
Snapfire Ags gobbling up. As there's the roar.
They really need to burst him down.
They do need to burst him down. They might be able to get the snowball for Ollie and the Aegis and BKB. Oh, they're going to get through his first life there. Ollie getting blown up immediately as JT is going to be sticking around. XM is going to be BKB'd up. Kaka very low. The Icarus side of the egg will get off, but James, look at the grandma just gunning that one right down. But XM in some trouble. BKB on his second life here. Out from Emo, controlling SRF. He will go down as well as Enchantress, of course. But CDEC taking a good fight.
A decent fight. It's 2 for 2. But they take out only the supports. I mean, in the end, look at
the
that.
Aegis. And the Aegis.
The Aegis, yes, but the Aegis is not like, yes, it's a kill, but it's not a kill that actually gets you anything. It only matters.
I think it gets you some map control. I mean,
I mean, Razors he's happy to use it. You want to use it. That's the fight. They trade. Remember, they got.
Sure, but they only got the offlaner and the Ench out of that.
Yeah, they lost their supports. I mean, that's even more. Still. I do like what they do, though. They're a bit hesitant to go in, by the way. They take a little bit of time deciding if they want to go for it. They do, but it gives too much time for Ollie. So still, they are able to kill him off. And I love that Snapfire is right next to Kaka. He's just waiting for him. He comes back.
Yeah, he comes back.
Right here.
Hello.
Finally. He doesn't actually even get to use his ulti in this fight, I think, a Snapfire.
Oh, no. Snapfire opened up with the ulti.
Really? It's already available.
You're right. It is available.
So
strange. Well, BKB, the Razor,
Yeah. It's like, I know he was like, when do I use it? He is really behind Kaka, but he's not that far from the Aghanims. That's going to be fun. I don't know. You just see the Aghanims.
Who do you want to gobble up here? SRF and just yeet him?
One of that, or you have to ask someone to keep a wolf or a boar next to you, because it's really hard during the fight to always be like in position. You have to throw within 3 seconds. Sometimes you need it, but you can't use it because there's nothing nearby. I think that's the hardest part of the ability, is that you have to eat someone. So it's harder than it sounds to eat someone.
What do you mean what do you mean it's harder to eat?
No, like you might not have someone near you that you want to eat.
Oh, I see. It's like tiny toss. By the way, there goes a big kill onto XM. It's just simply getting ganked there. The blink, Dragon Tail, and Walrus Punch to boot.
IG really used their, like, that wasn't a smoke game, but...
Oh, CDEC, they're in the cursed spot again,
no, CDEC, no, not
all
here.
The times.
This hill and you, this, like...
Okay, it smokes, I think, break finally. Or it broke onto 2 heroes.
Alright. Just waiting. Time for XM to come back.
Why is this the hill that they're willing to die on? The triangle camp no longer is important. You know, once they got rid of those not outposts. I don't even remember the names of the shrines.
Shrines.
Get rid of the shrines. No
you don't remember there. You're not a true Dota.
Well, they removed the secret shop once, or the side shop once again. You know, Valve. They tried to bring it back, but everyone was like, "No, we hate the side shop. Get rid of it." And they're like, "Okay."
Really? I almost feel like the side shop it's kind of missed in a way.
But I do. You know, I miss being able to buy boots from the side shop.
Salt Cuirass is finished on the Lycan. Still quite some time before the
really want to fight. They really want to fight, though.
Is it? Please not here. Just anywhere but there. There's 2 wards in the top lane, so IG
Eggs finished.
IG will not be expecting this, and Aldi has a blink dagger, just like game 1 with the Oracle.
3 games in a row, going for the mobility. Oh, they drop a Titan Sliver though. Oh no. That's going to be picked up.
Yeah, Mindbreaker.
Oh, that's still big though. Mindbreaker.
That means a free tier 3 item.
Yeah.
No, why the hell not?
It is level 3. It is Black Dragon here. It is Black Dragon. So the way that ulti works is that it just gives you 1 more level. So if you get your Ags at level 2 or at level 12 to 18, 12 to 17, right? It'll give you level 3 Ags. But
they're not. Now they're small.
Oh no! Here it goes. They moved to fight in a different area, but right underneath the observer ward here, they're going to look for the jump. There's the Dragon Tail onto the Lycan, trying to man fight the Roar. As XM this time, he's actually broken the static link, but the kills, the damage onto the Lycan is going to be too much. Out comes the egg. Oh, CDEC though, they've already lost 3 heroes. They need to get out of this one. Snapfire getting controlled as well, getting forced out from the fight. As XM is going to eat another Dragon Tail, he will go down. IG.
Looking unstoppable.
They're taking fight after fight. This looks like a completely different IG than we saw versus LGD.
I don't get it. But IG, they're so strong. Like they had the vision there. JC just jumped straight away. Black Dragon form.
Dude, it's huge.
Max, you know, he's level 19. How are you gonna kill him? He didn't even take any like HP talents. He's just going for the damage talents just to stay and a massive threat. Nothing coming out from the Snapfire. Lycan, he shapeshifts, but he shapeshifts on the literally like 10 HP left, so he just dies.
Mean, he was so far from his team. They had to just try and reconsolidate behind him, but couldn't.
Yeah, and check out the net worth. The bottom 4, 3 of them are from CDEC side. Kaka is ahead of SRF again. This happened in game 1.
Yeah, he's about to actually have a Shivas. He's gone for the Shivas first. Take another look at that fight, rather. I mean, just no one there to help him. It was a good roar after the static link, which allows XM to ideally fight, but then Ali snowballs them right back in.
And yeah, we just lost Victoria?
Yeah. Victoria, yeah, on the
very just super early in the fight. Wasn't able to. I mean, I still don't get it. I just don't understand the entry break. Like, Oracle was available, and no tier 3 again. See, I mean, they took theirs, but
they still won. They're pirates. Don't forget.
Very similar story to game 1. They're not getting their neutral items.
Did you actually notice? I just noticed, actually. IG did the same thing. They smoke up, and they try and find CDEC in the exact same spot.
Around the same time as well.
This time they just had vision, though. Right around. They're like, they're going to be looking for tier 3s. Let's go and fight them. Shapeshift at the ready. We still have the Necro 3 illusions up.
Run away at least.
Onto Lycan. That's a very long stun now as JT. Well, he's a bit of a hard kill, especially with the Sun Ray healing him right back up. He's taken about half his health, though. I mean... But that's the shapeshift.
I think he killed the Necro 3, so you know that.
Yeah, probably the last will damage.
But
Ooh, they might be going for more. SRF, I believe, has been caught. Yep, another Dragon Tail.
How much damage does Clinks
Army.
have?
Must be
60?
55, 60. Look at that. How did he get on the high ground? He's got a Blink
75.
Dagger on Clinks.
He's got 75 damage.
Oh my god.
I mean, what is that? What's the snap Ag even gonna give you at this stage? Who are you throwing? What are they gonna do? Telescope. All right, that's an item. I mean, that's a good one. But
This is tough now. 15 to 24. IG after 2 engagements. Seemingly having this one in the bag. Down come the kisses. They are raining in, trying to force them away, but they've already gotten your tier 3 and the lane of barracks. This time, though, without the Elder Dragon form, they're at least going to push a little bit slower, but not by much, honestly.
Look at he's got 75 damage in this on the Clink.
Oh my god, the range barracks just melt. Oh geez, this game is looking pretty difficult for CDEC.
And unlike last game, there's no big Echo Slam. You know, there's no gigantic. I mean, they have good ultimates, Roar and Mortimer's Kiss, and
oh no, if they catch Lycan here once again, I think underneath the same ward, he's gonna
they
have to
do.
shape
He guessed this.
Unbelievable.
He just guessed this.
Yep, there's gonna be the kill. Shapeshift yet again. Oh, the
Wait,
gobble up XM!
What?
They send him in! Oh, the cookie, the canceling. Oh no, the BKB getting used, but he's already lost all of his damage. He's gonna get the ulti up, but he's literally gonna lifesteal for 0 HP here. They're gonna be now punishing the rest of CDEC for even daring at tossing an enemy core. Thank you for sending us your mid laner.
What? He just flew out. I love how Lycan was dead for 2 seconds.
So delayed. And then just XM gets launched in. Did he just supernova? He just supernova for the Sunray Heal. Why not? Buying back. They're going to be going for the tier 4. CDEC backs against the wall, against the ropes here. They're going to pop the Fortify, at least to force IG back for a little bit. There they go again. SRF. Roar him, buddy. Ah, he's going to get eaten alive, though. JT turning, instantly killing him. Look at that. The Shiva's catching all 3 heroes. Thankfully, he's already used it, but the blink forward yet again. This poor Enchantress. What could she get done? IG just playing with their food at this point, diving nearly into the fountain. Here's the GG will be called. In they go. Come on in, boys. The water's warm. Oh, my goodness.
I love this stuff. I just out of nowhere, XM just drops in among 3 people. Like is already dead. It's like, wait, what?
XM probably disabled help after that one.
And then SRF, the same thing. Like they're leaving. Go catch them.
Well, let's try and break down what happened in that series in our game fuel post match. But yeah, the Enchantress pick is a bit tough. It's a bit tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that hero is just. You know, we talked that. What was her impact that game? Barely anything. At least that far, he took out an egg once. They got a couple of decent ultis. So there's nice value there.
She threw them
like literally through. I mean, the game was already. Yeah. To be fair, it was over.
It was.
Like yes. Unless there was a massive misplay.
I mean, Kaka uses the supernova for just to show off that hey, I'm level 20. I took the talent.
So I still love that moment. You know, just XM just pops out of nowhere next to where like in the the JT dominated the bomb lanes 2 games in a row. Again, I cannot help but feel like that guy MVP. Like the way even the way he itemized this game, getting the blink dagger. He went Aghanims or blink dagger. I'm not sure one of them first, but
blink Ags.
Very like always right there in front of the fight. Clink's getting so much damage. How is that possible? How does he have he has the laning stage like plus 30 damage? That was massive for him. Mid lane, it was again Emo also. He shut down XM pretty decently. You go to the lane, all right, static link. You gotta go out. So it just the drafting went really well for
last pick Razor
for IG, and the way they played was really good as well. Like you saw that the way they guessed where Lycan was. He shows up, throws an ISO. He has no way.
The game sense. Well, to be fair, they had a ward on the secret shop ward spot, so they knew he ran
was
into the trees
roughly in this area.
He's got to be here, right?
Yeah, but it's still impressive. Like he could have.
It was.
You know, he could have kept going that way, maybe juked in a certain spot, but just incredible. I think that. It's IG who just came and delivered so well today, more so than CDEC, who did play, game 1 at least was not throwy, but they could have done a lot more. Game 2 just feels like they were shut down from the start.
Yeah, from the draft, really. I mean, credit where credit's due. We were talking earlier how IG, they've just not really been up to form lately, and we both predicted the 2-0 in favor of CDEC. I mean, I'm a little bit shocked, but quite happy to see IG, back on the horse here, taking 2 games in a row, very convincingly off of CDEC, may I add. And now, I mean, they're going to move on to the lower bracket. Next up, they're going to be facing RNG. That's going to be their match coming up.
I was wondering depends what sort of IG shows up, because if this IG shows up, they can take RNG. You know, they just played so well in this game, and I don't know. It's so impressive. I still find the funniest thing is Snapfire Ags.
The Snapfire Ags.
Like, he did one mech, he did one green, he did one pipe, Glimmer K for. He's like, I'm gonna get Ags, and we'll see what happens after that.
Well. Unfortunately, it didn't work out too well for CDEC, as that's going to be our result for the day, a 2-0 in favor of IG. So you were talking about how you think JT was a standout performer today.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely vote for him if you...
Maybe for something like a Mercedes-Benz MVP
definitely,
vote.
Definitely. If there is
there we go.
There's a vote for it, and these are the current sort of standings, right?
Still the same. Yeah, it's still going to be Somnus, Chalison, FY. But, we're going to have another day of Dota where LGD are ineligible to get votes because they're not going to be playing tomorrow. Is that right?
Correct. So if you are, if you want to vote for one of the players who played today, probably IG. They played so well. So if you want to vote for them, just go to the link that we posted earlier. It's not there now. But yeah, your voting is open for the entire day for all the players who played. And maybe tomorrow we'll see a new top 3.
Indeed. But tomorrow, IG will be moving on to play RNG as they do win the first round of the lower bracket, 2-0 over CDEC. Quite convincing games.
So it wasn't even close. Game 1,
Game 1 was.
Game 1 was like, the Echo Slam was like the big changer, and then just went right back to the way CDC wants to play.
And tomorrow, of course, RNG will be facing off versus IG in the lower bracket finals already. Yeah.
The winner of that goes against PSG LGD. Will be a rematch for one of these teams, since LGD put IG down here to begin with, and then they took out RNG, and they're like, hey, one of us is going to have the grudge match. Who's it going to be?
That's exactly right. Fantastic day of Dota today, would you say? Would you agree?
I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was so surprising, and it was just such a comedy. The game too. Chat was doing nothing the whole game, and
CDEC taking the fights, in that cursed triangle camp spot.
How many times? How many times they go up there?
3, arguably 4, if you count that last fight. That was the kiss of death. But any other closing comments here for our stream today?
I just hope we see another Snapfire Axe tomorrow. That's all I want to see now.
Yeah,
seeing your carries just fly out from nowhere and dying.
I think that's a good thing to hope for, and we're all hoping for some good Dota here. As that's going to be it for the stream today, guys. On behalf of myself, the crew, and Otomo, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow for some more ESL 1 Birmingham Dota.
Everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clean my throat.
Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is still unclear.
I fell apart when I saw you look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It was a moment of darkness, a moment in time that I regret for being so heartless. It was a moment of darkness. Look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It's too hard.